Hold up now, wait. Tell me who they came to see. D-Money and Enforcer, getting on a victory. Talking NBA, NFL, and NCO. You know they on the grind, ain't no other way. This is self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Self-made podcast, all they do is talk trash. You know that they top class. You know who the kings are. Don't you be no retard. If you want the best, then you should know where to start. Yeah, you know who the kings are.
There you go. Yeah, you see it right here. I was already on here first, but that's because we gotta get this shit out the way right here.
I had to run, switch, and put on my Purdy shirt real quick.
I see. Because we gonna talk about that man right there. That man did something for the first time in over 35 years last night. Yeah, they mad. A lot of people are mad. But TikTok, welcome. Social media on here, welcome. We are your boys. Of course, me Enforcer D-Money, who is very happy twice. I'm gonna make him happy twice because I'm starting the show with this. The mid-card champions, the NBA Cup champions.
Who's that?
That's the New York Knicks. Won. Now we said this shit last episode. Like when he and I clipped it right when he said it too. It's only one game, and it's this game. I just want to ask you, bro. We're really getting into this. Is this a prelude to something later on this season? Yeah, is this the right team? Is this the built team that's ready for that next level?
Put it like this: when we get to talk about NBA, you're gonna see who in first place in the East.
Yeah. You know what? We probably I ain't gonna say not right now. But I do gotta say this. Congratulations to the one and only JB. I put his picture up there so I can show him some love. JB was the NBA Cup MVP.
My boy, he doing numbers too.
He been doing work since this cup now. And they played a whole bunch of games, especially the team you hate the most, the Pacers. We gonna talk we gonna talk about how they got smoked. Well, let's get to it. Because you want to get here so fast. Yes, we're gonna go to West first. We're gonna do anticipation here. But in the West, got a question that's been asked since that tournament, and I think they played again. Is this the new rivalry? Is this going to be a build-up rivalry for years to come? OKC and the Spurs team. They like the two youngest teams, right?
They're the two best teams in the West.
But like I'm saying, is it going to build up for like years to come? Like, you know how we grew up, the Knicks, the Bulls.
It honestly depends on health. The problem with it being a rivalry is OKC done moved around a little bit, so it's kind of hard for you to really say, okay, this is their rivalry. Because you know there was the Supersonics, then there was OKC and all that. So I don't think they old enough to really have any enemies. And there isn't anybody. First of all, I don't think they've been good enough to have any enemies. Because for you to develop that rivalry, y'all got to clash in the finals a bunch of times or in the playoffs a bunch of times. They haven't been to the playoffs a bunch of times.
Since KD left.
That's what I'm saying. Even back then, there wasn't any. Back then, it was kind of a made-up rivalry between them and Miami. Because you had LeBron going against KD. You had LeBron, Wade, and Bosh going against them.
Yeah, KD,
Westbrook, Harden, Ibaka.
Right.
You know, so that was like a brief intermission. But for the most part, I don't think they've won enough to where they kept running into anybody in particular for them to be a rivalry.
Okay. All right.
I think that they can build one against the Spurs, but then you got to remember they would have to. You don't develop rivalries in the regular season. I mean, outside like unless it's somebody that's in your division.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't really develop that. It becomes some playoff shit. Like yo, every time we play these motherfuckers, they beat us. We
Mm-hmm.
got to beat them this year. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint a rivalry for OKC because, like I said, they haven't been there enough. They're a younger team. Like most of the rivalries are teams that's been around for a long time.
Right. Right.
You know,
I'm.
but
I was saying. I think
I
they
think
asked.
they're gonna be the two. I think they're gonna be the two best teams in the West for a while, depending on roster configurations
I mean, I think.
and age.
I think because the only reason I asked that because they asked. Who they asked? My man off of OKC. They asked him. He said he feel it. He feel like that's the team that.
I think it will be
Yeah. He feel it like that's the team that if anything that gives them problems is the Spurs. So
exactly.
so we might that might be their want to see 1-2. That might be right now as we speak. That's the Western Conference Finals.
They got youth and they got a nice bench, and it's
Oh,
still early. They can still bust a move. Trade deadline ain't come yet.
oh no, not yet, not yet. But what did come was just like what we're gonna talk about later for football. I couldn't get to it because I didn't get the whole roster, but the All-Star team, has been.
Football.
Oh yeah, football. Yeah, definitely. I got that. I didn't put the kickers, the punters, and I think special teams. I don't know. No, I did everybody else. Yeah, I mean, come on. To me, it's only two kickers, and they got the right kickers, so I didn't do all that. But this is the West. I mean, like I said, you already see 1 and 2. Um, number 3, Denver. Wasn't the Lakers number 3?
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. Nah, they wasn't,
Okay.
but they was at one point, but just not last week.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you. In my book, right now, as these rosters sit, with everybody healthy,
Mm.
the West is going through OKC, the Spurs, or the Nuggets.
Oh wow. Oh wow. I mean, shit. I'm looking at. I think the Suns went down because the Suns was not in the play in last week. They was in like
Suns is Fugazi.
yeah. Anyway, well,
I mean, if you look at their roster really can't compete with anybody in front of them.
no, no, no. I mean, let's see who you got Booker and
I
Brooks.
don't even know if I would take them to be Golden State.
Really? Well, ain't our Chef Curry's back, so they looked all right last game I saw. He scored like
So
18 points in the second half alone. So
yeah, I don't know if I would take them to be Golden State if Golden State is healthy.
exactly.
But you got Steph and you got old man.
Who Butler
Yeah, Butler.
or was it or Mister I want to break the record for getting ejected every fucking
Talking
game.
about
I mean,
Draymond just I think he likes that shit.
yeah, you
He
do.
didn't even get ejected this time. He just walked off the court because him and the coach had a disagreement.
I don't know. I don't know
How
what.
do you walk to the locker room in the middle of a game? Like fuck it, I'm leaving.
Like shit. Yeah, you gonna respect me? I'm grown. Of course, we got the usual 5 over there with those sorry ass records. But let's go to where he want to go. We're going to the East, baby, where we're from.
Oh,
No,
he was number one.
no,
They
sir,
lied to me.
no, sir.
Are you sure?
Detroit,
Oh, you know what? We didn't. They. What's the records? Cause I can't see them.
Detroit is 23-6. The Knicks is 20-8.
Oh
They
yeah, they
they
got.
got one of the best records though, no doubt. Especially I think they're on the. I don't even on the win streak. I just don't know the exact number right now. Um, the Knicks.
Yeah, we not worried about that.
Yeah. Boston is still the conversation, even though I still
Yeah,
gotta
they
say
done jumped up to number 3.
right. I mean,
Jalen. They always asked if Jalen Brown could be a number 1, and he's showing them he can.
yeah. I mean, he just gotta stop spray painting his head. But Yeah, definitely no one. I mean, he showed it that year they in the finals. Like honestly, so
Sixers are sniffing around. Toronto's been playing really good ball. Magic, I think, gonna be like this top six. I could see being the top six.
you don't
Um,
see you don't see nobody playing that could take maybe that number 6 spot.
yeah, the Cavs. I'm not sure why they keep losing, but the Cavs should have been top six. At any given time, Orlando, if Miami gets healthy, they can move into the top six.
Mm-hmm.
But they never have Powell, Adebayo, and Hero on the court at the same time, and Wiggins. They never have them on the court at the same time. So they could be dangerous if they do.
If they do, that's another
Um,
big if.
whatchamacallit, light skin just came back for the Hawks. So
As a
he
Knicks
might
fan, he don't even want to say his name. Damn.
he might he might do something. I mean, he might help boost them a little bit and get them going back in the right direction. Because right now it's just Johnson out there balling for them.
I
The
mean,
Bulls, I don't know what the hell going on with the Bulls.
as long as the Hawks, hang on in there and what's his name gets, get back to himself 100%, they might be in the conversation at
I'm
least
about
5 or 6.
I'm about tired of you ignoring my text messages. Cause I
Hey
definitely
man,
sent you a message. You
let me
don't
tell
answer
you,
my calls. You don't respond to my texts.
let me tell you something.
I'm
I,
sick of
I
this
left
shit.
my phone upstairs, and I came home. I came back upstairs. I was like, oh shit, he texted me. I answered one. I answered one. It was early in the
I
morning.
done called you. I done
I got it.
text you.
I
I'm
got you.
about
I
sick of
got
this
you.
shit.
I got you. I got you. But we definitely gonna talk about some of the shit you text me though. I got it
Yeah,
on here.
because
I got it on here, brother.
one of them was the question. Would you trade
Oh,
The way the Knicks are playing together and balling right now, they look like they can run the East with no problem. Would you mess that up or alter that with a trade for Giannis and Kuzma? But you got to give up Carl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, and a bunch of first and second round picks.
I don't know, bro. Like y'all, the Knicks chemistry right now is too good to try to break up. Because then you don't get me wrong, Giannis is like one of the great players out there, right? But it don't matter. Like the history says, it don't matter how great it is. The chemistry is not good. The chemistry is not good.
But how
And
would you know if the chemistry is good or not?
why would you break up?
Giannis,
Why would you break up the chemistry?
Giannis is a generational player.
Yeah, but we've seen that before with a generational player go to a new team and then he don't fit in.
Yeah, but you
And all
haven't
sports.
seen it with this team, is what I'm saying. All right. So basically, I'm asking: is Carl Anthony Towns as good as Giannis?
No,
And will Carl Anthony Towns in the playoffs help you go deeper than Giannis could? Because remember, Giannis won the championship pretty much by himself.
I was about to
He
say
had
him in the
middle,
middle,
he,
him in the middle.
he had
Yeah,
Middleton, and whatchamacallit. But he was the catalyst that made that team
yeah.
win. It wasn't the other dudes was cool role players, but he was the one.
I'll be a jackass on here.
With this team, he don't necessarily have to be the one because Brunson is the one. Brunson is having an MVP season. So now you on a team where you can ball out. You got Brunson, you got Bridges, you got Hart, you got you got the other players to help you, and you got a bench for once. So does he? And he's in New York. I think he's one of the ones that can shine in New York. Like you know how a lot of players come to New York and can't do nothing. Lights is too big. I think he would shine in.
He already like every time he comes to New York, he shines. Like this dude, what's his best highlights is against the Knicks. Like he real like. I remember that shit. He jumped over. I think it was Tim Hardaway Jr. He dunked over Tim Hardaway Jr. I mean, most of his best highlights was in the Garden, so I get that.
That's
I
what I'm saying.
definitely get that. But I'll be a fool if I say Cat is better than Giannis. No, I will never say that. But if it's just Cat and draft picks, yeah,
They'll never
definitely.
go for that. They got to be a player or two players.
I don't know. I don't
They're
know.
not
Hart?
rebuild.
You gonna take
They're
Hart
not
though?
building a franchise off of off of just Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, you gonna take Hart? My Hart.
No, I said the thing I saw said OG,
Oh,
OG
oh.
and Carl and a bunch of picks
Mm.
for Kuzma, and Kuzma will make your bench stronger,
Yeah, Kuzma's not a bad player.
and Giannis would make your starting rotation stronger. Because
And-
then you would just move Hart to the starting rotation to take OG spot. So
mm.
your starting five would be Bridges, Hart, Giannis, and Robinson.
Ooh.
Or do you just go get like a stud player that's not a superstar from another team and put him at the four, have Robinson coming off the bench at the five, and move Karl Anthony Town back to center? Because there's a few players that's available for trade right now. The whole Sacramento Kings is available.
When is the
If you
deadline?
want any of them, I don't even know. I can't remember right.
That's a conversation for another day right there.
Is it January or February?
Probably February. I think it's either
Matter of
it's
fact,
right
we should both know this because we used to have an annual that weekend every year. Remember we used to, because remember we used to follow All Star Weekend and have an annual wherever All Star Weekend was. Because remember
February.
we was in Dallas that one year
February.
and we were shocked that it snowed. I think it's February.
February. February.
We were
I think
shocked
I
that
think
it
the I
snowed
think
in
the event
Dallas.
was the event was named after the All-Star game.
Yeah, but that shit used to be dope when we used to follow All Star Weekend. I thought it was brilliant till they stopped doing it. That shit was dope, and that was a mandatory, just like Myrtle used to be.
It's good old days.
That's when shit was fun.
Hey, since that cup shit is gone, we got a full table of basketball tonight. It's a lot of games tonight. There's two games on Peacock, but on the NBA League Pass, you got a whole bunch. So on Peacock, you got Denver against Dallas and Houston against the Clippers. The rest of the league, you got Washington against the Hornets. The Knicks is in Minnesota. Brooklyn and Philly. OKC and Spurs, we were just talking about. Lakers against the Suns. This is becoming a little personal between Brooks being personal with LeBron. I guess I ain't gonna say LeBron again with Brooks, but let's see what happened there.
It's
Bulls
kind
against
of
the
been
Hawks,
like that though.
huh?
It's been like that with
Yeah, with
Brooks
LeBron though, it's like LeBron don't even pay him no attention, but
because he's not on his level for him to pay him attention.
yeah, that's it's. But he likes it, Brooks. I'm talking about. He likes it. He go after everybody.
He's a light skinned Draymond.
Nah, no, bro. I called him.
Well,
No,
he wants to be a light skinned Draymond.
I said it must be something in the water in Canada because all of them starting to look like he looked like fucking Drake in a basketball uniform. So, you got New Orleans against Cleveland. Who's that? The Grizzlies against the Jazz. Orlando against Portland. Detroit against the Kings. Milwaukee gets your favorite art rivals, the Pacers, and the Raptors against the Heat. All
To
happening
be
tonight.
honest, I actually hate the Celtics more than the Pacers, but
You,
I
you,
mean they're kind of like neck and neck for me.
you hate the Celtics because they're close by.
No, we just had more problems out of them over the years, and they've had a lot more players that have talked shit.
Yeah.
Even Danny Ainge as a GM is a piece of shit.
Well, he's been a piece of shit since he was a player, so it's not no different.
That's my point. Like when we try to trade with him, he tries to destroy our whole franchise for us to make a trade with him.
Which I don't get. Like he should never mind. I mean, he hates the Lakers too, so it don't matter.
Yep.
He's a little, especially when he got traded to the West with the Suns. He said, "Oh, I'm gonna bust their ass." Playoff time, and you know what game I'm gonna get to. I'll text you on that shit when it happened. But this game was partially an NFL caliber game, except for one thing: the kickers. Yo, the kickers was like missing shit
Both
left and
kickers
right,
is trash. Both
right.
kickers is trash.
And I'm gonna say this for Miami fans, University of Miami fans anyway, the U. Y'all need to get a petition to keep Michael Irvin like calm him the fuck down. Whatever coke he's sniffing, you gotta calm the fuck down, bro.
He the hype man. Leave that man. He like the mascot.
Shit, the mascot,
He over
dude
there
interrupt the coach.
he whooping garbage cans with belts. That's the
That shit was
mascot.
funny
You
as hell.
gotta keep him around.
That shit was funny as hell.
Exactly. You gotta
But
keep him around for them antics.
all right, cool for that. But don't interrupt the coach while he's doing his fucking interview, bro.
Man, that's Michael Irvin for you.
Anyway, well, this was a good game. I think Miami is facing Ohio State next.
I
I
think
forgot
so.
what bowl game that is. But congratulations to you. I think no one gave y'all a chance at this game, but
I
this
think they're
we,
gonna get belt. Nah, those people that gave them a chance, they had a shot with this one. I think they're
but
gonna get belt to ass in Ohio State though.
I'd be surprised if they win that one. This game, I'm putting two games that actually matter. Okay, y'all, you see the strategy I'm doing here. This game was so fucking. First of all, they had them 17-0. They got Alabama's number. So I don't know what happened after this. It was 17-0. It became 17-17 at halftime. And then y'all just couldn't. Y'all just like forgot how to play football the next two quarters. Like,
That's
what the
exactly
fuck?
what happened.
Like, what the fuck, man? I mean, Alabama, to me, I still gonna stand by my comments from last one. They should not even be in this playoffs. But they still Alabama, and they whooped y'all ass. Because actually they owe y'all that one. They they got a chance to face y'all again. They owe y'all that one. But I still gonna stand by it. Like, they should not have been in the fucking
I
playoffs.
think Michigan's really gonna hire DeBoer.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh.
because they definitely sitting around waiting for somebody that's in these playoffs.
Oh well, who's our interim coach for the bowl game against Texas?
I don't even know.
I don't even want to talk about homeboy right now. I don't even want to say his name. Um, yeah. Oh, was this big news? Ole Miss beating Tulane. Well, it's not because of this game was the big news. No, this we already knew this was gonna happen. It happened during the season. They bust their ass during the season. They bust their ass in the playoffs. This was the news. This
Yes,
man not even. Oh, I'm sorry. No, wrong one. Wrong picture. This man not even coaching them, and he still get $250,000.
because his deal with LSU was one. If he came to LSU sweetened the deal by offering him whatever his salary would have been for each win that Ole Miss gets in the playoffs. So
Bro,
every time they win a game, his bitch ass still gets paid.
that's a hustle. He's a hustler. We was pissed off
No,
at
I think that I don't even think it was him that negotiated that. I think it was the school to get him to leave early because he wanted to stay and coach them for the playoffs. But for them to facilitate his transition, this was it. This was the deal. This is how they got him to say yes before the playoffs rather than after the playoffs.
I mean, I never knock nobody hustle how to get your paper. So $250,000, 250,000. You got that. You got that. Now we go back because this the other scrimmage playoff game. This game was over in the fucking first half, probably the first quarter,
Yeah,
And no disrespect to Tulane and James Madison, but Josh did not.
y'all ain't belong there.
No, I mean
Y'all are there to give the other schools the what do they call them, Power Five or whatever the fuck they're
yeah,
called,
yeah.
to give them a name and to give them some recognition. That's the only reason. Y'all are never gonna be there to with anticipations of y'all actually winning the game.
I never thought to the day, and maybe you too, that agreeing with Paul what's his name, Finnenbarn, agreeing with him that they need to stop this Power Five, Power Four shit. Put the best teams. I don't care if it's 4 or 5 teams in the conference in the playoffs. Like this was ridiculous. I mean, it actually been ridiculous for a couple of years. What was it, TCU one year? It was TCU one year against Georgia in the championship game, and that was not cool. Oh, he's gone again. That's someone called him. Anyway, that was not cool back then. Um, I mean, don't get me wrong. The BCS wasn't perfect, but they gave us some matches that you know was good at the time. But this shit right here, I don't understand this. And again, no disrespect to James Madison University or Tulane. They earned like they played their games that they were scheduled. They dominated those games, but you dominated those games that you was comfortable winning, right? You did not face a team like Oregon. You did not face a
Nowadays,
team. Yeah, y'all didn't face a team like Oregon. Y'all didn't face a team like Ole Miss. Y'all definitely didn't face a team like Georgia. Y'all didn't face a team like Alabama. Hell, y'all didn't face a team like Michigan and Ohio State. Y'all didn't face these teams. So I don't know why they put y'all in this position, but I'm starting to think like this could be the last straw. I know they're going to add more teams to the bracket.
nope, they got at least 6 more years. That was a part of the deal. They got a big
Okay.
contract to where they this is gonna be what it is for the next for a while.
Oh,
Yeah, my
I
bad.
mean, like I said, I know I never thought I'd agree with Paul, but I definitely gonna agree with Nick Saban. Nick Saban said, "Do you do they put what do you say? Like, do they?" He said, "Do in baseball, do they put Triple A champion in the World Series playoffs?" I started laughing my ass off because that was a good comparison. That's a good comparison he did,
Yeah,
but
it really is.
it's a damn good one. Well, I don't. It was a good game to watch. It was entertaining, but we
It's
knew
gonna be
James
high
Madison was not the
scoring and entertaining. It's just not gonna be competitive.
right, right. The wrong team got it. I mean, now this one, Notre Dame could have something to say about those two games. Just don't say nothing about the Miami game because they got in. All right. All right, we already talked about
Do
this.
you think Notre Dame would have beat Texas A&M if they was in instead of Miami? Would they have beat Texas A&M? It's a good question.
Good question. I'm gonna say yeah. I'm gonna say yeah. Probably. I ain't gonna say convincing though.
I think that kid number 10 from Miami is gonna be a superstar when he gets to the NFL.
Is that the freshman?
Yep.
Yeah.
I
That was
think
only
he is going
17, going on 18.
I think he's going to be a superstar when he gets to the league.
If he stay on his right. NFL. Sorry, JJ. I am so sorry that my team kind of hurt you there, but hey, y'all won, But
It's a cheap
you,
shot.
you did the gritty on my fucking field, okay? You did your version of the gritty on my field, so you had to pay your sins. All right, let's get to it. This is one of those I had to put this on here. So my man right here, Benny, what's his name, Cunningham. NFL is scripted. What they make us sign something so we can't go into detail. Tired of holding back. Who wants to hold the full story? And then it got deleted. Or did it?
He might not make it. You
Hey,
there's some things you don't play with, and this is one of them.
hey man, the NFL is like
The
the mafia, bro.
NFL, when they come in, they gotta sign that NDA up front. You can't talk about none of this shit.
None of that. None of that. What do
No,
you do you I ain't gonna listen. I know the answer, but since we on the camera. Believe him?
absolutely. I've been saying this. I've been saying this for years. Yo, listen, bro. There's no way on the planet that any gambling institution will leave the odds or the outcome to chance.
Mm-hmm.
There's way too many billions involved for that to ever happen.
Billions, sponsorships.
There's way too much going on for that to happen. They have to have control. If they don't, they got a machine, they got an analytics team that just tells them which outcome is gonna make them the most money.
That's
And
right.
then they go with that.
Which makes sense for the flex. All those flex. Like, fuck, we need this game on
They,
prime time.
they are the smartest organization there is. Sports betting, period. It's
Wow.
because they come up with stupid phrases and our dumbasses believe it when you hear shit like any given Sunday.
It's a good movie title. It's a
Who
good
the
movie title.
fuck do you think created that dumb shit?
It's a good movie title.
Any given Sunday. It gives them a built-in excuse for a horrible team to fuck your money up.
Right.
That's all that is. It's giving them a built-in excuse for a team to fuck your money up.
And they have.
When you see play like that Browns game that's being investigated right now.
Oh,
This
look
is
at
what
him.
I'm
He
talking.
does this every episode. I swear
This
to
is what I
God,
be
he does
talking.
this every episode.
This what I be talking about. Like you can't justify some of the shit that happens, so
So,
you know it's rigged.
speaking of that was the next thing of the script part. And if you don't remember, we talked about it. We talked about it a little bit, but we really now it's definitely under investigation. Where the Cleveland Browns is in Las Vegas, of all places, and decided to punt on their
Inside the
own.
30-yard line,
Like, was it 29? The 29-yard
it's
line
like the 29-yard line,
with a 14-point lead. 14-point lead. It was leading 24-10. What?
and the point spread was like if they would have kicked the field goal and made the field goal, all the bettors that bet on the spread would have covered. But since they decided to punt the ball and from the 29-yard line, I swear that has to be the first time in NFL history that a
And
punt has happened from the 29-yard line.
I mean, you could do that if you made a mistake on a video game. I
I
get that.
don't I don't think I've ever seen that on a video game where you punted from your 29 from the 29-yard line. I can understand if it was the other 29, but you're in scoring position and you punted from the 29-yard line.
I remember it was a play. I guess it's an old school extra point play or something like that, where Doug Flutie did some shit like that, which I was confused. I never saw it before. But that was not even it. Like you said, that was a straight up punting formation. And the thing I don't get was one, the kicker was not hurt. So you couldn't say the kicker was
Even
hurt.
if the kicker was hurt, you would have attempted the field goal with the punter. You would have attempted the field goal with somebody that don't normally kick punts. You would have went for it on fourth down and just ran. I mean, you're trying to run the clock out at that point because you're up 14.
I
So
I don't know. Some of it is under investigation now, and they're gonna start looking at more games like that because of other shit. Like all this
I
year, I think
think
almost
I
every week
think
we
they
have something like
just I think they just making noise because you see players getting caught more now than in the past.
that.
So I think that's the only reason they trying to make noise because they can get like these gambling sites and all that, they can be sued by by the people that bet on those games that were fixed or that were obvious, I should say.
I would say, was it someone actually caught gambling this year?
It's a few people. You had that kid from that, I think he played for Buffalo. Had nobody was close to him for at least 14 yards and he ran out of bounds for absolutely no reason instead of
Right.
scoring a
It says
touchdown.
score a touchdown, and it's like a whole. It's a lot of minutes in the clock. Like it's not like
And
it was.
yeah, it was just ridiculous. Like I was so blatant and stupid on his behalf. Like, how did you think you wasn't gonna get caught?
Oh, these are right words you to say for the next segment. You ready for it? It's your
Sure.
boy.
Hey,
Hey, guy.
hey, genius.
What? Like he's not gonna get caught. Why? First of all, why you go? Why are you driving like you're a madman by Levi Stadium? Because
So
you missed it.
you tried to say fuck us and ended up fucking you. You got to be one of the dumb. I swear, if they don't evaluate him for CTE, there's something wrong because he can't be mentally stable. He's starting to remind me of Antonio Brown.
Ain't they from the same neck of the woods?
They probably brothers. They gotta be related in somehow, some fashion, because you can't be this stupid.
I don't understand it, bro. I really don't understand it.
You're on a playoff team. You just got paid. You're completely healthy. You came to practice and was running around on the field showing them that you're healthy and just never came back. Stopped answering calls, never came back to the facility, nothing. Just disappeared.
Did someone hurt your feelings? So what was it? Like they wanted
They
you.
did
They
hurt.
showed that they wanted
They destroyed his feelings. So this is what happened. It was time to negotiate. Everybody else was getting paid. Justin Jefferson got paid. Chase got paid. Everybody was getting paid. Tyreek got paid.
you. Mm-hmm.
Everybody got these big contracts. He was offered the contract that he signed. He
Okay.
was offered that contract. His representatives wanted to negotiate. The 49ers never responded, never came back to the phone, never came back to the table with nothing. They just ignored all the renegotiations and said, this is the contract. The day he signed the contract, they gave him an ultimatum. If you don't sign this contract, we're trading you to Pittsburgh today. So you got till 4 o'clock this afternoon to sign the contract.
Damn.
He signs the contract, gets paid, starts to play like shit intentionally. There's no way anyone can convince me otherwise, especially after the way you see him behaving now. Now everything I've been saying is showing y'all it made sense. The motherfucker never dropped a pass before he was disgruntled. After he was disgruntled, he was dropping passes every game. And I mean like wide open passes.
Yeah, which was
So
not him.
you can't tell me he wasn't doing it intentionally now that you see the way he's behaving.
Well, that's oh man. I thought Antonio Brown had a weird downfall. This is weird.
He kind of did the same thing. Cause remember, if Antonio Brown would have just played that game, I think it was a Monday night game. If he would have just played that game, he would have made all these millions of dollars, and then
What that? What
then
that?
he
That
got
game he
cut.
ran off?
Yeah, he could no, not the one that he ran off before that. When he was on that was in Tampa. I'm talking about when he was on the Raiders. He was about
Oh,
to get
oh,
paid a bunch of money like 2 days later and ended up getting cut right before that game, intentionally getting cut before that game and said fuck all that money and left all that money on the table, then went to the Bucks and did
got
all the dumb shit he did there.
got
This
you,
is what
Lorraine.
this dude is doing. This dude, you had all this money on the table. I mean, I'm thankful because I honestly didn't want them to give it to you. I wanted them to trade him to the Jaguars and for us to use that pick from the Jaguars to draft Brian Thomas Jr., who proved to be a great player because I thought they was pretty much the same player, but Brian Thomas Jr. was just a little younger. So I didn't want them to sign him anyway because you putting too much money into one position. You already paid Debo. That
Mm.
shit ain't panning out. And now you about to pay him too. I'm like, I didn't really I didn't really like the move to begin with.
Well, look, he's not there no more. So you
I
have to worry
mean, he's
about
still
that.
on the team. That's the
Really?
crazy part. He's still on the team. We haven't cut him yet.
I thought y'all
He's
released
just
him.
a fucking moron.
Oh fuck! I thought y'all released him.
No,
Happy
we
birthday,
ain't
Gabe.
released him yet.
Happy birthday, Gabe. Well, now you're arrested. So pretty much
But
you're gonna get.
I don't think they're gonna arrest him. I think they're just gonna give him a big ass fine. I think if the police give him a fine, the NFL is gonna give him a fine right behind it.
Oh, NFL will really take the money. All that money you just signed up,
Because
they gonna take.
you just stupid, bro. You just passed up 28 million a year. Like that's life changing money for the people
Shit,
around you.
for someone that never had it.
And now what's gonna happen is if we release you, you don't get like the only way you keep that money is if we trade you and the new team agrees to pay you what you was gonna get paid for the future. But right now we're off the hook for owing you any of that shit.
Yeah,
So
man.
we good, and we gonna be able to imagine next year. Most of the players that we have now are under contract.
Hmm.
And then you're going to get a healthy Warner back, a healthy Bosa back, and have the money that we was gonna have for not paying this dickhead.
Whew. The 49 organization, thank you for your stupidity. Before we even talk about week 16, like I said, we got a lot to talk week 16. We got to do some congratulations. Pro Bowl was announced today. And man, let's go by positions. Quarterback. Is there anything here that surprised you, or are you like this is the right choices? We got
Yeah,
NFC, Sam Darnold, Dak Prescott, of course, Matthew Stafford, AFC, Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Drake May. Congratulations.
congratulations.
Congratulations. Especially Drake May. I mean, a lot of people they knew you was good, but they didn't know you was, what you are right now. So congratulations on that. Running backs. You see who's in the middle?
I meant to send you something earlier, but we'll talk about it.
Okay. You see who's in the middle. Mr. About to be
You know,
thousand, Christian McCaffrey, Gibbs, and Mr. Bijan. I'm
but that goes to show you that that ground and pound shit don't. It's not the answer no more.
no,
You need receivers that are you need running backs that are receivers
yeah,
also,
yeah,
because
yeah.
all of these guys catch out the backfield.
Whew. Man, listen. AFC, I am so happy to say this. James Cook is in the Pro Bowl again. Jonathan Taylor, we all knew he was in the Pro Bowl, but ancient. That's a deep line.
My young boy is a beast.
Yo, congratulations on that. And I mean, one of the bright spots of Miami.
Only
Fullback.
bright spot in Miami.
It's kind of crazy. They only pick one fullback for each conference. But
Because nobody uses fullbacks.
well, at least they got one. You got your fullback
The best in the business. He going.
and Patrick Rich from Baltimore. Congratulations, boys. Let's go to that. Wide receiver core. Interesting. Puka George Pickens has made the freaking Pro Bowl. No CD Lamb
And a contract, yeah.
on the contract. Yeah, of course. No CD though. Was that Smith? Oh fuck! I always say JSN. I'm not gonna say his whole name. I always fuck up his last name. Of course, he's gonna go in. Where is Mr. Buck? Just because he's a rookie? Would that be why he's not getting picked?
Nah, he fell off after he hurt his hamstring.
Oh, well, St. Brown's gonna be in there. We knew that for
He
a fact.
fell off bad.
On the AFC side, of course, Mr. Chase, Mr. Collins. What did anybody see? Flowers was gonna be on this motherfucker?
Yeah, I didn't expect that. I'm being sure. I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't expect Sutton to be there.
Hey, that's Bo Nick's favorite receiver right there. Well, at least one of his favorite receivers. Well, congratulations. I guess Higgins because he was hurt.
Yeah.
He didn't fall off because every time he's in, especially his last game, he was doing great. But congratulations. You can't put everybody in. Tight ends. I mean, these are the four best tight ends in the league.
Yeah.
Period. So I don't have to say their name, but out of respect, George Kittle, McBride, Bowers, Kelsey. Is this Kelsey's last year?
It better be, especially next year. They ain't got no quarterback.
Oh man,
Ain't got no
he might be
quarterback
out.
till halfway through the season. So this might be his last one.
Whew. Well, at least you know you home right now. You can relax 1 minute and make that decision. Take your
I
time.
wouldn't even play these next 2 games if I was him.
Who they told? They told someone to stay. Well, no, they didn't tell him. They said no, you're not playing the next 2 games. DK. This is the offensive lines on the guards. Tyler Smith from the Cowboys. Possibly the only one I knew. I think Joe was the guy that the Bears got in free agency. And
that's Joe Tooney, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got him from Kansas City. Ain't that something? Kansas City traded him, and they O-line is horrible.
And he's going to the playoffs, and they not.
You might have needed to keep him.
Yeah. Congratulations, guards. Y'all don't get the much shine as you deserve, except for this guy that's in the middle, the big bully of the yard. Oh, actually, I could say it's 2 bullies in the yard for each conference, but this is the biggest bully. Trent Williams. I don't know how many Pro Bowls this man been to, but he's still doing it. He's still doing it. And the other bully is in the AFC, Mr. Dawkins. Mr. Dawkins. I still call you Willie.
Dawkins is actually a nice guy when you talk to him. Trent is a G.
No,
Trent will tell you I'm gonna punch you in your face and punch you in the face.
he don't tell you. He looks like look at him. Look at him. This picture, he
Literally.
look like he gonna punch
I'm
somebody in the face.
telling you, Trent is a gang member. I don't care what nobody say. Trent grew up in the gang.
He
Because the
grew up in
way
the
he moved,
definitely. Well, everybody else, congrats. I think it's if I'm not mistaken, not all he's just like his father. His father used to play with the Kansas City Chiefs. But I think Tristan, I think this is his first Pro Bowl.
I
So
think so.
congratulations to you, young man. Sinners. Wow. I don't know neither one of y'all, but we got an eagle up there. We got an eagle. Oh no, I do know the Baltimore Ravens. I do know him. They don't. The offensive line don't get as much shine as they should. Man. They should. That's the pit down. It gets nasty in there. Middle linebackers. Even though he got juked out his fucking sneakers in a Thursday night game, he still made the Pro Bowl though. One game go hurt him. Zach, congratulations. As to sign that contract because the Eagles knew what they got out of you. Mr. Smith from Baltimore, Raquan or Raquan, whatever, Roquan, whatever. How do you say his name? Middle linebacker, he's in there. Baltimore, y'all better wake up or y'all gonna be home. Y'all better wake up. Outside linebackers, my only bright spot on my team, Spider, Mr. Burns, starter.
Having a great year.
Great year. Verse, we're not surprised with Verse. We're not surprised with Verse. TJ Watt, probably his worst year, but he's still good enough for the Pro Bowl.
Didn't I tell you they should have traded him? Pro Bowl or not, you could have got
DJ, what's going on?
He's been hurt for the last few years. I was watching this. I think I sent it to you. I was watching a segment that was talking about all the top. Like we talked about this already.
What's
The best edge rushers do not move the dial for their team. It does not make their team a competitor.
Which is kind of crazy because they mark him as an outside linebacker, but he's an edge. He's an edge rusher. He's a defensive end. So he's a hybrid. But he's not. No, this is not his best year, man.
Saying. They do not. They think about it. Who the best edge rushers in the league? Myles Garrett, horrible team. My boy from the Raiders, horrible team.
Burns,
horrible. Like Bosa wasn't. Well,
he was hurt.
Don't say that.
Oh,
you're talking about like last year. He wasn't hurt last year, and we won 6 games.
No, because
I mean they don't. Edge rushers are great to have. They can help you. They can help you close out a game. But they really don't move the dial when it comes to winning championships and winning week after week.
Not like it used to be.
Yeah,
not like it used to be. Speaking of edge, defensive ends, our boy Hutch is in there.
Yo, I'm surprised Lawrence.
Yeah. And this is the guy that just left the Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Another guy that left the Cowboys that was talking shit to him because he left the Cowboys. Now you left the Cowboys, both y'all in the Pro Bowl. You know you're not gonna play. That's another thing. It's the aura of the Pro Bowl gone.
Super.
It's gone.
It's been dead for years.
Yeah, like I don't.
Maybe a couple years after Sean Taylor, and that was it.
Whew.
It just turned into flag football. Nobody wants to watch.
They doing little games and stuff like they said, Pro Bowl games. Willie Anderson from Texas, for the Texans, deserving. Max Crosby, only bright spot with the Raiders. Well, at least one of them.
One of them Brock Bowers, the only 2 good players they got.
Well, Gentry's go. He's gonna be nice next year. He'll be nice next year. I think he's finally getting it. And of course, you better break the record this week, Myles Garrett. You better break that record this week. No excuse.
Who are they playing?
Who is Cleveland? We'll find out later. I got the schedule at the end. Internal linemen, which is me, I guess tackles. They just can't put tackles. Jalen Carter. Not surprised.
He just had shoulder surgery on both shoulders. How long is he going to be out? Because that's going to be bad for them if he got to stay out for a while.
Especially how they playing now.
Mm-hmm.
No disrespect that they again with that's next, but Leonard Williams. I'm not surprised at this. I'm just like, what took you so long? He was with us. He was with the Jets. Here, I think he found a home in Seattle. And Quentin Williams. Now, Quentin Williams, he didn't start the season with the Cowboys, but he's ended it with them, and he picked up Chris Jones. I don't know about that, bro.
I thought he was having a down year.
Yeah, this was not a good year for Chris. Is this still fan voted?
Yep.
Okay. There's a lot of people in Kansas City. A lot of people. Zach Allen, congratulations. Mr. Simmons from the Titans, definitely congratulations because you was the bright spot in Tennessee, offense and defense. Safeties, one of my favorite positions. Look who they look at. We go straight down to the AFC for a minute. Jalen Ramsey, probably his best year in a long time.
Yeah, and that's wild because he just got moved to safety. They usually do that when you lose a step.
And some of the best did it. Rod Woodson, Merle. He's played Merton Hanks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. Shit. I just remember Rod Woodson because he knew it after his damn surgery on his knees. He turned to safety. He ended one of the best safeties. Antoine Winfield Jr. I thought he was a corner.
It's one of the best parts of their defense.
I thought he was a corner. The safety?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Hamilton from the Ravens, of course. Congratulations. Bubba Baker. That's a fucking name, boy. That's a deep South name. Bubba Baker. Bubba Baker.
Buddha get busy.
I call him Bubba. I'm calling Buddha. Call him Bubba. ICBs. Bubba. I know that's your name, bro. I want to hear it. You knew you was going to call the NFL, and you said, nah, I ain't have nobody call you Bubba. But let me tell you something. There was a player back then called Bubba McDowell. He took that name and made it famous. And the last but not least, cornerbacks. Cooper. Whoever said that white cornerbacks, this is Cooper is changing that. White cornerback. I think it's his second Pro Bowl. But you're not playing Super Bowl this time on your birthday. If you don't tell your team to wake the fuck up. Another Eagle, his partner on the other side is on the Pro Bowl. Mr. Horn, Joe's son.
Horn's been having a great year.
Oh, he had a great game too. Against the Bucks. Great game. AFC side, Stingley. Not surprised. Ward, not surprised. Pat Surtain, even though he's the defensive player of the year last year, this was not the same year. To me, anyway. And he only had 4 interceptions last year.
He was hurt.
And he still got in. Congratulations, Mr. Gonzalez. You made it, dear boy. And that's the Pro Bowl I got. I told you I ain't put no kickers. I ain't put no punters. I ain't put no damn special teamers, which is like the long snappers, whatever the fuck that is. But yeah, this is all y'all made it. Congratulations.
Since he ain't put them, I'm gonna shout out my 2 special teamers, Gifford and the long snapper that made the Pro Bowl this year. Good job, guys.
No, I'm not doing that.
Good job, guys.
The kicker, like I said, the 2 kickers that was gonna make it, they better have made it, was dude from fucking the Jaguars and the kicker from Dallas. Those motherfuckers need to be checked. They put heart tranquilizers on the leg. They kicking 2 for. Do you see him practice? He kicked a 73-yard field goal and still had like 5 yards to give. I ain't fuck with it. I need to check these kickers. I don't want to hear about no damn ball.
They changed them balls. Different. The balls are different for the kickers now.
That don't even sound right, bro. You didn't even say pause.
Ever since they changed them.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, let's talk about those that made it before we talk about the weekly report. The only team that won their division and they clinched the playoffs, the Eagles. Congratulations. We're gonna talk about that game in a minute because boy, it started. Y'all got a lot to explain to do. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what play I'm talking about.
All right, so since we on the Eagles for 2 seconds,
Let me go back.
the clip that I didn't send you showed a comparison with Jalen Hurts and Marcus Mariota side by side, and exact same amount of games, everything. And Mariota actually had better stats by small margins, not much, but he actually had better stats than Hurts.
This
So
season?
the question, so for the careers.
Okay.
So the question is Jalen Hurts actually a good quarterback, or can anybody succeed in the systems on the teams that he's been on?
No. I'm gonna say he's a good quarterback.
Okay.
I'm gonna say I could answer that by I watched this dude from college to now. I do. If like you said, I'm gonna repeat something you
So
said the whole episode ago.
how do you explain him having the same stats that Mariota has? So my question is, do you consider Mariota a good quarterback then?
In his prime,
No, for their careers, their numbers are almost identical.
I,
So do you consider Mariota a good quarterback?
I gotta say in his prime though, because you remember Mariota took a Tennessee Titan team that didn't have nobody at all, and they went to the playoffs. Like I don't know how many times he was with how long he was with them. But almost every year he was with them, they went to the playoffs. Like three straight years, and they beat Kansas City in Arrowhead.
I think you giving Mariota credit for Tannehill's work.
No, this is when remember Tannehill replaced him.
Yeah, that's what I'm
No, I'm
saying.
giving no, I'm
When they
giving
went to the playoffs, I thought that was Tannehill that took them to the playoffs,
the
not Mariota.
no the after Mario left and went to the Raiders. That's when Tannehill took over. Remember, Tannehill was with the Dolphins. No one
Yeah, I
knew that
know.
Tannehill had that. So, well, he didn't have it because you had Derrick Henry. And that's when we knew about Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry came to the scene. Remember, he was splitting carries. But I definitely gotta say because not as talking as a football fan, Hurts is a good quarterback. He just I don't understand. What I don't understand is y'all. He got the weapons. He got the weapons. The only time he show it off is when the press want to come out and say, "Oh, he's not elite quarterback. He's not doing. He's doing as Cam Newton would say. He's doing the bare minimum with this and that." And then he come out and start throwing for fucking 300 something yards and 3 touchdowns. Just as like I could do it when I want to. It reminds me. If you remember this, it reminds me of what motherfucker used to say about Michael Vick when he was with the Falcons.
Yeah.
Oh, he runs too much. He don't pass the ball. Then that one game he'd come out and throw the ball like I could do it if I want to. I don't have to every time, So I don't know. What I want is if a true test for Jalen if he was on another team.
And that's what I'm asking. So do you think if Mariota was on the team, had the teams on both sides of the ball, O-line that Jalen has had, do you think he would have been as successful as Jalen in those positions? Because he hasn't had those teams and they have the identical stats.
Without doing the tush push? Because remember, Mariota could run.
Yeah.
He could run.
Yeah, he can.
He got one of the longest runs too.
And I'm gonna be honest, I think he's a better thrower than Jalen. Accuracy wise, I
okay,
should say.
Accuracy, I can definitely give you that. I think Jalen got probably a stronger arm, but accuracy, yeah. But
So I don't know.
I don't know. But
If you had Mariota on with Saquon running the ball, the number one O line in the league, AJ Brown, Devontae Smith, would he have had the same success as Hurts? I mean, these are questions we'll never really know the answer to without actually seeing it. It's all hypothetical.
Yeah, it's all hype.
But seeing them side by side like that was kind of. I was surprised that their numbers are so identical.
Oh, you be surprised once you see something side by side. You like want to know what the hell what the hell's going
I'm
on?
gonna
Or
read
y'all,
it. I'm gonna read it to you. Give me 1 second so I can pull it up.
all right.
But yeah, it was insane. All right, career comparison: 82 starts. Jalen Hurts 17,677 yards. Mariota 17,801 yards. Passing touchdowns 108 to 107.
Mm.
So Mariota got him by
One touchdown.
130 yards and one touchdown, and they have their stats are pretty. I mean, mine is win-loss record, of course. Their
So
stats are pretty identical. So I'm thinking
is
Mariota would have probably had that same success, if not more, if he had the same team that Hertz has had around him.
and if he was a constant starter.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that
Yeah,
Hurts is a
I get what
bad
you're saying.
quarterback by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just
Yeah,
saying I
I
think if Mariota was put in the same situations that Hurts has been in, he might have succeeded and had a better career.
I mean it's just it's so when people say like I think Hurst was a late first rounder or early second rounder, and
Hmm.
Mariota came in then as what number one, number two because he won the Heisman and so
Yeah, him and Winston went 1 and 2. I just can't remember which one was first. I think he went one and Winston went two.
yeah, so it's a situation.
Damn, I ain't called him crab legs in a long time.
Hey, you in Jersey too, right next to Maryland. Congratulations to Seahawks. What a game. What a game. We gonna talk about that game because I thought y'all was done. Thought
Make
y'all
sure
was done.
make sure we reiterate they clinched a playoff position
Yeah,
because
yes, they did not finish the
number
no
one
no no
ain't
no.
number
That's,
one ain't done yet, baby.
oh, that's why I said the for the Eagles was the only team that clinched the division. They're the first team to clinch the division. It's just clinch the playoff berth. That's it. That's it. We'll get to positions later. Also, these Bears, another team that it was some
That's
good
a
games
big congratulations because I ain't see this coming. That right
at
now they
all.
number one in they division,
At
everything.
all. None of that. None of that. No number one spot. Probably maybe because like I said last year, I don't know. Ever since that Hail Mary, they went downhill, but they got together. This man has five fourth quarter comebacks. So
Shit, it might be more than that.
might be more than that. So my question before we get to that game, which was like I said, an awesome game. Are is this a 1 year? You think this is gonna be a one hit wonder, or do you think they are going to be competitive for the next couple of years?
Um, I think it's possible that they can be competitive. I just think it's going to be difficult to repeat it. For a bunch of different reasons. Number one, the NFC isn't going to get weaker; it's going to get stronger because there was a lot of injuries that stopped a lot of good teams from being better than they were.
Mm-hmm.
That's number one. Number two, you have a head coach calling plays for the first time, so nobody's seen him as a head coach with this team. They'll have all the film they need on how
Mm-hmm.
to stop you next year
Next year.
compared to this year. Um, Three, of course, free agency. You guys see who they gonna bring in, who they gonna lose, who they gonna gain. It's just a lot of variables to it. And then their division.
Oh,
I don't think the Lions are gonna be what they are this year. They should, well, they might not be better next year because they got a lot of contracts coming up that they're gonna have to pay.
oh yes,
You
oh yeah.
got Gibbs, you got Gibbs. Golf is gonna want another extension.
I think he got one. I think they extended.
So it's a lot. It's a lot that they got to take care of on Williams. Jameis Williams is gonna need a contract. It's a lot of people that's playing for free right now that ain't playing for free next year.
Oh yes, oh yes. Next team, those damn Patriots. And yo, the first three teams I just said had some crazy ass wins this week. But
And the
this one,
crazy and part of it is a lot of these teams went from I want to say worst to first.
mm-hmm,
You know what I mean? The Bears wasn't that good last year. They jumped in the first place. Patriots was horrible last year. They jumped in the first place. Like it's a lot of teams that's in the playoffs right now that didn't even make the playoffs last year. And right now they like number one in their division.
So the opposite question, not like the Bears, but a little for the Patriots because of their history for the past 2.5 decades.
I
Are
think
we seeing
they
a resurgence of New England, or again?
I think New England has a lot of good things going for them. Number one, their coaching staff. You got Vrabel and you got Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels had Tom Brady for all of them years.
Yeah,
Now he got this guy.
a
Now
young.
he got Drake May. So I think he's gonna have fun.
Oh yeah, I
I
mean,
think he's gonna have fun, but they need the reason I like Drake May and think he should win MVP over a lot of other people I think he should win it over Stafford is because look at who's around him. Nobody know Booty was trash for the last 2 years.
mm,
Nobody knew who Booty was. Booty wasn't doing shit. Demario Douglas wasn't doing shit. Um, who else?
you didn't know what
Henry
you didn't know what you gonna
Hunter
get from
Henry
Diggs.
was okay. The O line isn't that good, and they lost their tackle.
You didn't know you didn't know what you were gonna get
Steph,
from Diggs because
yeah, Diggs has had two big games. The rest of them was either mediocre or good, but he's really only had two big games. He's only had 200-yard games if I recall
mm,
this season. The one against Buffalo and the one this week against the Ravens. You know what I mean? So
game.
he doesn't have a star-studded cast around him. He doesn't have one of the top 10 he doesn't have a top defense around him. They solid, but they ain't amazing.
Right.
Like when you look at the Rams, they got both sides of the ball jumping and clicking. Where you got Devontae Adams to throw to, Puka Nakua to throw to. You got two of the top 10 receivers on one team.
You
He
got
ain't got none of that. He got a rookie running back who's starting to take off,
yes, he is.
which they need to discuss him too, because he just
Bro.
went down. Nobody know what happened to him. He just went down. You
Oh,
know what I
hope he ain't
mean?
crunch
So
cramp up.
they looking at that too. They looking into that too. Because everybody had him to score a touchdown on their parlays.
The hope is
He
just that he
just went
cramps
and
up or
he
something.
just went down with an undisclosed injury. They just said his leg. So I think
Strip.
Drake May is doing more. I think Drake May is doing way more with less, even though they've had a very easy schedule. I think he's doing a lot more with a lot less.
Okay.
So
Okay.
they're gonna be here. They're gonna be here for a while.
Look at that. Look at that.
Who them?
Now you know what's funny though? You know one of those what was really funny about this picture? Y'all clinched before y'all even played the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all clinched before y'all even played the
I
Colts.
ain't I ain't want it like that. I wanted it the hard way.
Oh,
I wanted to go
hold
get
on,
it.
hold on. You did your damn job. First of all,
I
this
wanted to
schedule.
go get it and pause, but I wanted to go get it. I ain't want to just take. I ain't want somebody to just here y'all in. I
Oh, you
wanted
kind
to
of did.
take it like a Viking. I wanted to take it from
You
somebody.
kind of did though. You
We
won your
did.
last
We
game.
did. Even though we already had it, but now I'm just looking forward to the future at the moment because it's for what we've been through this year.
And
It's exciting to be in the position that we're in.
uh,
You lose your number one pass rusher in Bosa. You lose your number two pass rusher in Mikel Williams, your draft pick. You lose the best linebacker in the NFL. You already done transitioned from about 8 players on defense that were veterans and replaced them with rookies or second year players. You know what I mean? So your defense is super young.
that's
Then
scary.
on offense, no Debo, no Ayuk. Pearsall missing most of the year. Your number one receiver was your number four receiver. Jawan Jennings was your number four receiver. Now he's your number one. You
Yeah,
missed Kittle for 4 or 5 games. You missed like they have missed so much. We had two players last night playing their first game. They didn't see the ball, touch the ball. But this is the first time they played all year, or they've been on the active roster all year.
I say this though. I say this for especially for Jennings. You just said he was your number four receiver, turned into one. Remember, didn't y'all just pay him?
Sort of yes, sort of no.
Okay, so it's like
We
it's like
gave we gave him a 2 million bump in his salary, something like that. He wasn't making a whole lot. Then we gave him a extension. Then we increased the extension because he was crying.
Well, to me, to me it was a confidence booster because that dude has been playing his ass off this week, even though he get himself in
Well,
trouble sometimes.
my question to you: what do they do in the off season? Because Jennings is pretty much a free agent after this season. So do you, now that you don't have to pay Ayuk, do you pay give Jennings another bump in salary and bring him back?
Well, depending on the contract, is the
Or
contract just
do
for this year?
yeah, or do you go and grab one of the top receivers? Because it looks like, I don't know. It just look. I mean, granted, it was a dirty play, so to speak. The way Pearsall got hurt on one of those outlaw drop tackles, and then Kittle just got hurt last night on the same play.
Uh,
They did a drop tackle and twisted his ankle.
I hate that tackle. I mean, I used to be like, why are we crying about a tackle? Like, if you're trying to keep running, he's holding on. That's on, you know.
No, they
Then I see
drop
how
them
it
down
is.
on
Like,
your leg. Yeah,
oh
they
yeah,
drop down on your leg so you
yeah,
can't go nowhere. Now they
yeah,
putting all their body weight on your leg. You could break somebody's leg like that.
and just roll on your leg and shit.
Yep.
But you know what? I say this. I think John Lynch and that man right in the middle, Mr. Purdy, need to have a conversation.
Yo, I'm gonna keep it funky. So everybody was, oh, what's gonna happen when Purdy gets paid and y'all don't have all these players around him? Right now, we're number 2 in the league in scoring.
Thanks to that damn Monday night game.
No, period. We was
No,
averaging
no.
30,
Last
we was
night
averaging 31 before that. That just increased it some.
was the last night. Y'all, I don't think y'all had a 40, a game
The
over
f-
42.
the first time in history, it's the first last night was the first, well, period. The last we haven't punted since November.
80 fucking points, sir.
Yes, in the last 2 games. But we haven't punted
Punch.
since November. We're almost at Christmas. We
Hey,
have not punted since November.
yeah, dude is do you see the fucking they had a camera on him? He's just over there.
Yeah, he's
Right,
bouncing the ball on
that
the
shit is funny.
floor.
You getting paid just to bounce the ball. Fucking out of here. Jacksonville. Oh,
Yo,
congratulations.
they have been
Congratulations.
playing.
Congratulations. Um Now the division is still up for grabs, but y'all made the playoffs, which also means Buffalo
Yep,
made the playoffs.
Buffalo made it too.
Uh Los
Chargers
Angeles made
made
the
it.
playoffs. All this happened because of what y'all did
Because
last night.
we want a thank you letter from all of you AFC teams from last night. We helped y'all get in
That
there.
was it. That was it. Because Houston, they didn't clinch. They did clinch, did they?
No,
No, they
not
didn't clinch.
yet.
Not yet. They on the road. They on the road too. But yeah, y'all. Thanks to y'all, Buffalo clinched and Jacksonville and the Chargers. In fact, Chargers. I knew that. I knew y'all was gonna clinch, but
Yeah, you know what I'm so disgusted with right now? This Thursday night on Christmas. Well, not Thursday night, but Thursday. We got 3 games. All
yes.
3 games are gonna have fucking backup quarterbacks playing. It's not like 49er backup quarterbacks
Well,
where we got a Mac Jones. You got the Chiefs playing the Broncos.
Yeah.
Chiefs is on a third string. I
Yeah.
don't even know his name, Aluanu or some shit.
The fact that he had number 19 on, I was like, how dare you disrespect Joe Montana?
Yeah,
But
who else? Who else is playing when? Well, we're gonna get to the games, but
well, I
all
was gonna say
three.
Cowboys and Washington facing each other, so you know Dak go play. So
Washington has a backup.
back up. Yeah, we go get to the games. So I think that's the only games. All right, let's get to it. First of all, we asked this question last week. Where's Shai? Where's she? Where's he at? Well,
He's turned into a kickoff return man,
that's how he introduced himself to the league.
and that's how he's going to the Pro Bowl as a return man.
Remember that's how he introduced himself to the league with the Saints was return.
I just want to say thank you to Seattle for making this possible. That the 49ers have a chance to beat you in week 4 in the last week of the season to win the division and first place
Script,
in the NFC.
script,
So I just want we appreciate the script writers.
script.
We
Fucking
appreciate the
Hollywood writers.
writers. We appreciate you writers for making this possible. It's just a beautiful thing. It's the feeling of just the possibilities. Like even if we don't win the next two and don't get the number one seed, I'm happy for my. I'm happy. We lost these games last year and we're winning them this year, so I'm
It's,
happy.
it seemed like it has to happen like every year. A team or two got a
What's the
team.
first?
The team or two like the year before they used to lose these close games. The
Starts
next year
winning.
they started winning these close games, right? But what this game did was, like I said, this game which guaranteed what we've been saying for the past two episodes. Three teams from that division is going to the playoffs. All three of them clinch the
Yep.
playoff spot. It's just now is y'all fighting for who's going to get that home game.
Yep. Because
Partially bye week.
and I want to shout out because the buy is coming from the NFC West, no matter what.
Yeah, I mean,
It's coming from the NFC West, no matter what. Just depends on who it's going to be. So I just want to give a shout out to the Rams for going from first to sixth.
damn,
Like, that was a really good job by you guys.
damn.
Since y'all are
You is
so
foul.
unbeatable and you're the best team in the NFL on both sides of the
You is
ball, you
foul.
got the MVP at quarterback. I just want to give a shout out to you guys for being
You is foul.
for being amazing, for giving up a big lead to the Seattle Seahawks and
This
letting them come back and letting them. Thank you
dog.
for leaving a man wide open for the 2 point
Wide
conversion to
fucking
win the
open, bro.
game. And he was a 49er.
What?
Sober. He was a 49er last year. So
What?
thank you, Sober, for catching that ball, not dropping it. Thank you, Sam Darnold, who was a 49er the year before, for throwing it to him. You
Sandar.
guys,
Sandar was a Viking.
y'all are Niners forever.
Sandar was a Viking. Stop it. Stop it.
Sam, remember what you told him? How you ain't know how to play quarterback till you went to San Francisco?
Oh wow.
Remember you told us that, Sam. You told the world that you did not know how to read a defense, so you sat under Purdy. That's what you told us.
Oh my god.
So you are a Niner forever.
I'm gonna say this.
Thank you to the offensive coordinator for Seattle who came from the 49ers.
Oh,
You
good
did a
lord.
great
Stop.
job
Stop.
winning that
Stop. Stop.
game.
Stop. The only thing that could have came from the 49ers. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. But I am gonna shout out Sam Darnold because again, during this game, a lot of
He
people,
was horrible for the first half.
yeah, y'all was giving up on him. And I
That
mean,
kick return turned the game around and made them feel like they had a chance.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
he had just thrown an interception in the red zone.
It was a tough night because I mean the Rams is like they was on cruise control. It was you don't do in NFL, in my opinion. You just don't do that shit.
Yo, bro, what's going on with Puka Nacua off the field?
Okay, so I'm glad you asked that because I had to do some research on like what's the big deal. So he did a celebration, which was a Jewish say that again? Anti-Semitic deal where it was very disrespectful. He didn't know. The guy that taught him it did not give him the information about it. No, he thought it was a cool dance. I'm not about to do it, so I don't think I'm going to repeat it. But he told the world. He as soon as someone said something about it, he told them right. I didn't know, and the video did not show the guy that posted the video. He posted it afterwards saying, I'm the one that told him how to do it. It's not a big thing. I'm Jewish, blah blah, and all this thing. But no, it's a big thing because old head Jewish people do not like that shit. It's very disrespectful to them. And I'm sorry, a lot of young kids. I can say that I'm old now. A lot of young kids is very disrespectful. Y'all don't know y'all shit at all. You don't know what these
But
people going through.
that's just a part of what he's been doing. They have a rule in their locker room: no live streaming from the locker room. He was live streaming from the locker room. Teammate told him to take it down and turn it off. He told him no. Kept live streaming from the locker room. Like he's talking shit about the refs on a podcast or a live stream, whatever it was. Like he's just been doing a lot. Like when he came into the league, you didn't even know what his voice sounded like. He was quiet.
He was quiet.
Now that he's one of the top receivers, his head is humongous. Like, and then his little brother just stole a car.
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it seemed like when people, especially when they,
And his little brother slapped one of the fans in the stands.
oh, he did
He did a DK. He did a DK. He did DK before DK.
Okay, don't come to the wrong crowd. You'll be famous.
I'd
But
have pulled him into them stands by his ponytail
I
and
swear,
whooped his ass.
I swear. Oh, but this game was awesome. It seemed like this was a week of all comebacks.
This was the best game of the week,
Really,
besides the Niners game. But this was the best game of the week.
really. It's a lot. It's a
The
lot to
second
say.
half.
It's a lot to say. It's a lot of games to say that to.
Wow.
No.
This
So
wasn't even worth watching.
it wasn't worth watching, but goddamn, we got something to talk about.
Let's go.
We got something to talk about. So you heard about the scrimmage, about the fight. Why would you go for two? Why would you go for two? When y'all got a big lead already?
Well,
Why?
stop him.
Why? Well, I mean, no, why? Why would you go for two?
Stop him. That don't cry. Stop him.
I love it. Oh, what's going on, Nas? Nas is with you. He said Niners up. I got a Niner fan. Niners up. I don't, but that it's in football. The smallest things, especially in a rivalry game,
Bro,
and they're gonna see each other. They're gonna see each other at the end of the season.
Remember when Cam used to do the Superman and they was crying their ass off every time Cam and they was running scores up on him. Yeah. And what Cam tell him? Stop you don't like it, stop me. Stop me from getting in the end zone if you don't like it.
I think so I'm trying to remember.
It's not unsportsmanlike to go for two.
What was the clock?
It's not unsportsmanlike to pad your stats.
No, wait,
it's just fuck you.
What was the clock? I know it's fourth quarter, but what was it?
Oh, it was early.
It was early. So what we talking about here? What we talking about?
There's nothing to talk about. What are you mad for? You losing. You mad because you losing. Stop them.
That season over with anyway.
Yeah.
That season over with. I understand. Like, I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite here.
Like I could definitely see the Eagles sitting everybody in the last week.
And against Washington after this? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, what are you playing for? And well, they're still playing for seeding. Well, whether they want to be the number, because they're gonna be. I think they're fighting for the number 3 seed. Or the number 2 seed. The number 2 seed, because no matter what, even though we're in the playoffs, we can't get the number 2, 3, or 4 seed. It got to go to a division winner. No. So right now they're trying to move up above the Bears for the number 2 seed, because right now the Bears are the 2 seed.
Yeah.
So they're trying to move up and get the 2 seed, which is totally not out of the realm of possibility, because I think the Bears play the Niners and the Lions next. They could lose both of those.
Ooh-wee. Damn.
And I think both. Well, I know the Niners game is in San Fran Sunday night, and then the Lions game I think is at the Bears.
I'm saying like this for the Eagles. The Eagles they're not. Like you just said, they go fight for seed, and then what head coach for Commander said, oh no, okay. So you want to go there. Like you want to go. Oh,
they're gonna be competitive against them this next game. Their job, they want to win that next game.
I think this is the only time Saquon, even with the Giants, Saquon plays well against Washington. Like that was one of his best games this game too.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's gonna be on. It's gonna be on. This game. It's okay.
So even though it was low scoring, this was a hell of a game.
This game was pissing me off the first 3 quarters. I'm like, oh my god. Especially your ass. Don't hold on. Don't say what you said earlier. You're talking about I don't answer your texts. We was texting back and forth during this game about the damn fucking Bears. No heaters on the fucking Packers sideline.
Yo, they are the dirtiest motherfucker. You know how cold it is in Chicago? I don't know if you know how cold. My son lives in Chicago. I'll never go visit him in the winter. You crazy? You gotta come to me, Playboy. Bro. Yo, they cold is a different cold.
Bro, when I say agreeing exactly what you say, because I haven't been in Chicago in over 20 years, there's a reason. It's a reason. I was there for boot camp. So when we go to Chicago in the summertime, it's all right. It's nice breeze. Blah, blah. As soon as you see September,
Yeah, because we go July for the food festival and the anniversary. That's the only time you catching me out there.
oh my God, no sir, no sir. But this was diabolical because the Packers had a good lead.
Packers was talking shit all week, how they own them.
Yeah, y'all split the past 2 seasons with the
Shout out
Bears.
to my boy Woo. I know he locked up, but he's a number one Packers fan on the planet. I laughed in his face when they took this out because he was
Wow,
talking shit all week, and I
wow.
told him it was coming.
They split.
Don't forget my 250, bro. Because remember we made that bet that you told me the 49ers wouldn't make the playoffs.
Oh
I
wow,
appreciate you.
he put you on blast, brother.
I appreciate you.
But like I said, the Bears split the past 2 seasons, so it's not
Yeah.
about ownership. Because if Aaron Rodgers was there, they would have swept. So there you go. But
What
gotta give the Bears some credit.
this is another one. Jordan Love concussion.
Yeah,
Got smoked in that hit.
but actually, he got smoked. Will open the door for another conversation. Malik, what are
I
we
think
doing?
Malik deserves a shot. Like all
Yeah.
these teams is worrying about who they gonna draft. He wasn't bad out of college. He was on a bad team. Everybody sucks on the Titans. Shit, look at
Mm-hmm.
Cam Ward. Cam Ward would have been great on a real team,
Mm-hmm.
but everybody sucks on the Titans. It's a horrible organization for a young player to go to. I mean, think about it. Who the fuck is their number one receiver? A nigga named Dyke? Well, they pronounce it DK, but I call him Dyke because it should sound funny. But listen, that's your top receiver right now. Him and Okuanga or whatever his tight end's name.
I'm not messing up his name. I don't know.
Like, come on, bro. Y'all didn't give him nothing to work with. As a rookie, look what the Bears did for Caleb. They've put in a better roster. They had a good roster on the field last year and put a better roster on the field this year.
Bro,
They're
not only
building around him while they can because they got the money to do it. Titans ain't even paying nobody. They
not even
paying
that.
Justin. They paying the defensive tackle and one cornerback. That's it.
Not only that, like look, it paid off this game. DJ
Yeah.
Moore caught the game-winning touchdown. Because remember that was the concern last year. Is him and DK Moore going to get chemistry? Blah blah. It slowly got there, but I think probably this year, the halfway of this year, they start connecting more. Or DJ start getting touchdowns in the red zone. But
I
that was a
just
deep that pass was so beautiful. I gotta give him that credit.
I just don't want to see none of that shit on Sunday. See, and then I don't like the way the NFL did us either because they put the Bears on Saturday night. You're gonna miss at least 2 days of practice this week because of Christmas, and Thursday is usually a big practice day, and Wednesday is a walkthrough day. You're not gonna have practice on either one of those days because of the holiday. So
Mm-hmm.
it puts you a little bit, and then we are coming from a road trip on Monday night. So no practice Monday. Tuesday, you might get a walkthrough when you were supposed to be resting on Tuesday.
Are y'all home?
Wednesday,
Y'all home though. Y'all should be home.
yeah, we're home. We're home Sunday night.
Oh, it's a
But
Sunday night game.
it's a Sunday night game, so they kind of put us behind the eight ball in terms of preparation for this game.
I think they're gonna
But
change it.
we're all professionals.
I think they're gonna change it. I think y'all walkthrough gonna probably be Saturday.
Yeah, all professionals, so we're
Probably
not
Saturday.
worried about that. I'm just hoping Kittle can play because it's drop tackle.
There's really nothing to
I'm
talk about
trying
the
to
game except
understand
for
why they struggled so hard with this. The spread was like 10.5. I'm trying to figure out why Buffalo struggles so hard.
again.
That's why I don't believe that.
Underrated defense.
Like everybody's saying Buffalo should be the favorite to win the Super Bowl because Josh Allen and he steps up in the playoffs and he don't have no competition now that whatchamacallit and them is out. I don't see it because they're not impressive.
It's something you said about him though, that he's the only man that could quarterback this team, right?
Absolutely.
But the reason I say they struggle because again, the only bright spot Cleveland got is their defense. Their offense is still suspect. Like Shador is getting, at least he know who to throw the ball to. But then
I'm so tired
again,
of
my problem with Shador.
I need that coach
I'm not even
fired.
talking about. I'm talking football now. He's
I need
he
that
started
coach.
4 games.
Fired.
Yeah, that's what I'm not talking about. I'm talking about now football because he's been there for he started 4 or 5 games already. So my problem has always been with Shador from college, from Jackson State, not fucking Colorado, from Jackson State to now. He holds the fucking ball too
Way too
long,
long. Way
too
too
long,
long.
and two. As I'm not even a quarterback. I know 4th down,
If he develops a quick game, it's going to be ugly for the NFL. If
4th
he
down.
can
I'm not
develop a
holding the
quick
ball.
game, it's going down.
I'm just saying 4th down. I'm not holding the ball. Don't hold that ball. You should not be taking sacks on 4th down.
And Judkins, even though you're a bitch ass Ohio State player, I never want to see an
Oh,
NFL. I never want to see a player get hurt. I wish you a speedy recovery on your broken ankle, your broken leg, all of that. All right. I
what was
hope
it?
you
What
get
was it
better
again?
soon.
He broke in multiple spots, multiple.
Yeah. Leg and ankle.
Whew, whew. After the shit you've been through this year alone, of the bullshit of the so called the chick saying you did something to her, and you found out you didn't do nothing to her, then you got to get a suspension. Overlooked that came in. You look like you had a bright future because your first game you had 3 touchdowns. To this is not. I know this is not how you wanted your season to end, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but
as my partner said,
luckily for him, this ain't like ACL or an Achilles. This some shit that as soon as the bone's ready, you back out there.
right.
So he'll be back for training camp and all of that with no problem.
And
So
the
that's the
NFL got.
only good thing.
I know y'all got some good facility in that stadium, so you
Yeah,
rehab's gonna be good. But to the from one running back to another running back, give the ball to James. Give the ball to James Cook. Shit could happen.
I never understand why they don't. Like
Oh my!
he should be the leading rusher in the NFL, but they don't give him the ball that often. And for a team that doesn't have a strong receiving core, you would think that they'd be smart enough to run the ball more.
9 games over 100 yards rushing.
It
He
should.
don't even get that many
Why
catches.
is it only 9? Is my point. It's not like there was good defensive that was just stopping him. It was games where they just wasn't giving him the ball.
I don't know. It's like the Buffalo and another team we're gonna talk about in a few minutes.
Justin Fields is
Baltimore.
going on the IR for the rest of the season. I
No, you're
don't know
not. Y'all
why.
just sending him out. He ain't gonna goddamn
Yeah, he been on the
stop
IR.
it. Stop it. No, it's like Buffalo and Baltimore do the same thing. Y'all don't give the ball to your workhorses, and then when y'all do give them the ball, y'all want to pass it on the first and goal at this 2 yard line, or y'all want to do a touch and push, and that's why Josh Allen get all these damn rushing touchdowns. I don't get it, but Buffalo, you survived this game, and which by surviving, you have clinched a playoff spot. So congratulations, y'all. You're not gonna get that division because the Patriots are. I mean, y'all still in it though. Y'all still in it though.
They still only one game behind the
Yeah,
Patriots.
yeah.
Patriots fall off
And
and
they got
lose one of the next two. It's over.
the tiebreaker. So this game it started
It's,
out like it's gonna be a shootout.
I, it looked like it from the beginning, and
Right.
then Dak didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Dak was in. I
CeeDee
mean,
Lamb ain't do shit.
yeah. I mean, oh God. See,
I was kind of surprised Pickens went off for the first time in 3 games, but Lamb didn't do much or nothing.
and boy, that'd be scary if they both could go at the same time. Set up.
Well, it's kind of too late now. I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they did get knocked out of the playoffs and eliminated and all that. So
did that happen this week?
yeah, I think they're eliminated right
Oh
now. But
man,
it's it happens to the
you know,
best of us once in a while.
yeah, for damn 30 years. Oh, never mind. The Chargers though, Jim Harbaugh, you know, our coach, will always be our coach.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I think Jim might be the best to ever do it. I don't care what nobody's saying. That's my personal opinion. I think Jim might be the best to ever do it. He's succeeded. He came and took the Niners to the Super Bowl. What, our second year? His second year as a head coach
His
in the
so
NFL.
so watch this, watch this. I'm really gonna break it down for you. He became head coach at Stanford.
Took them
Took them
to
to
new
multiple
heights.
bowl games, and then they was top 10 teams. Came to the 49ers. First year, took a Alex Smith that a lot of people gave up on and made him a damn near quarterback, elite quarterback. Next year, took a guy named Kaepernick.
Took a chance on a guy named Kaepernick.
Kaepernick,
What school was that? College? What? He Nevada State?
Nevada. No, no state.
Nevada.
No state.
Nevada.
Nevada. And took him, and they carried the team to the Super Bowl. Lost by electric bill and a tip ball. Went back the next
Which
year.
I still don't understand. You got Frank Gore in the running back, Kaepernick at quarterback, and you're on the what 2 yard line? I'm touch pushing the shit out that ball.
No, it was
I'm not throwing one pass.
I think a penalty brought him back, if I remember right. It brought him
I'm
back,
not
and he had to flip
throwing
the
one.
ball.
I don't give a fuck about no penalty. I'm not throwing one pass. I got Frank Gore and Kaepernick in my backfield. We running this shit. But the
Next
Ravens
year,
blitzed. The Ravens blitzed all 4 plays
they trust their defense. The
because they
next
knew
year,
they were gonna run that shit.
wait, watch this. The next year, they almost went Super Bowl again,
Yep.
and then
Except for that tip pass.
then y'all sabotage this team. I'm calling it as I see it.
The GM sabotaged the
GM
team.
sabotaged the team. He went to Michigan, and you already know the rest is history. And then he comes back to a Chargers team. If you remember, the Chargers had not been in the playoffs in I don't know how long, and they went to the playoffs, and they're going to the playoffs again. So, yeah, I don't know if this is motivational speaking or that. I mean, what's what he said? Nobody has it better than us.
And he likes giving black people a chance. That's another thing. Because even when Kaepernick was banned, he brought him into Michigan and had him doing sessions with the kids in Michigan. He don't give a fuck what y'all got to say about nobody.
You
It's
know what?
whatever he do what he want to do.
Bring Kaepernick to be a coach. Well,
So
assistant
they
coach.
need to do something.
Bring him in. Well, this game was all right. I mean, like I said, the
Shit, he
right
could
team.
come in and teach Trey Lance.
Ooh, that'd be dope. This game was all right though. It's not a really big thing to talk about. Except Cowboys got eliminated. Game didn't mean shit, but it was entertaining for one team.
It was entertaining. I give it that.
Chase Brown, 3 touchdowns, 3 receiving touchdowns, by the way. Not rushing.
Got busy.
He got busy. Higgins got busy.
Chase had over 100.
Yeah, Chase was doing what Chase do. How about this though? The Bengals had a defense for at least 3 quarters.
Yeah.
So good luck to them next year.
Well, I'm not sure if they had defense. They was going up against Quentin Ewers as a as a quarterback.
Well,
So
let's like this. They contained our boy at running back after that long run.
Hey, Mariota, first time in history, a top 10 quarterback is the emergency quarterback. First time in NFL history that a top 10 drafted quarterback is the emergency quarterback for their team in an NFL game.
Who Tua
is the I keep saying Mariota. Tua is the emergency quarterback for Miami this week.
Damn. Are you really benched? Shit.
That's bad.
I mean, honestly, what you got? We got 2 more games. Yeah, let's see what Ewers could do. Get him comfortable because that's could probably be our starter next year.
We got one guy coming up that we're gonna be talking about soon, and I'm gonna ask you about him. That boy from New Orleans, Shook.
Oh, you could talk. Yeah, you could ask you about that. I actually was impressed.
This
was supposed to be
wild.
This was supposed to be the game of the week, and I was not disappointed at all.
This game was wild, brother.
I loved it. I loved it, and I loved that the Panthers won.
It coming. I saw this coming.
Because it's a rematch. So for right now, as we speak,
there's a rematch coming week after next, final game of the season.
Your favorite script at the division title is gonna be on the line. I guarantee it's gonna be. It's
I
gonna
told
come out
you they trying to make they trying to make that last week count where nobody, because even the Rams can't. They play in Arizona, but they can't sit nobody because they need to win the game.
Yeah.
The only thing I want the NFL to focus on is the window. Don't have a team, have all the teams that need something playing in that 1 o'clock window. That way nobody could just take the game off on the 4 o'clock games. If you have everybody that gotta win some shit playing in that, either playing at the, have all the divisions, that need some shit playing at the same time. That way they can't rest, they can't scoreboard watch, none of that shit. They
Oh,
gotta go hard.
that'd be a flex. That'd be
That
one
would
more
be
flex.
the dopest shit ever. Cause remember, there's no Monday. I don't think the last week there's a Monday night. I know there's no Monday night game the last week, and I'm not sure if it's a night game. I think there is a night game. Cause
I think
remember
it's a
that one year. I think that one year the Packers and Lions was a
yeah.
night game.
That was a Sunday night game. Just like
Yeah. So
that was a Sunday night game against the Seahawks.
yep.
That beautiful 1 yard stopper. And if we want to flex it now, this could be that Sunday night game.
It's gonna
Buccaneers,
be wild.
Panthers.
This is fun. It's I'm just trying to understand Baker. Like Baker started the season as the
Candidate.
the MVP.
Yeah,
And
candidate.
then they just haven't looked good at all. And now he got all his weapons back on offense, so he don't have no excuse.
I don't know. Baker. I'm a Baker
But I
Mayfield guy.
think I think the bigger conversation for this particular situation is the Panthers. Nobody saw the Panthers doing this. I can't I mean, I thought motherfuckers was joking when they was making bold predictions, taking the Panthers to win the division, especially how they looked last year.
Mm-hmm.
But the Panthers, I'm not gonna say they serious, but they're a much improved team from last year.
I said this not yesterday, Sunday with my cousin, is that about Price. Price, I think once he got all his situations out of his head and focused on football, he looking like the number one draft pick, the
Oh,
Heisman
you
Trophy.
talking about Young? Yeah,
Yeah,
Young
yeah.
can.
Because remember, he was
I didn't
emotional
think
last
he,
year. He
but
got his little heart.
remember after he got benched, he played pretty good.
Yeah, I was saying he got like he was. Remember he got his little heart broke and he got benched, and he's young, like his feelings, all that stuff. But once he came back in that game last year and started focusing, he looked good. Now, I didn't say he got a whole bunch of wins, but he looked good. This year, he's a whole different beast. And
Yep.
he got not one but both his running backs. He's fine. He get communicate. He get a nice little chemistry with
Got him a nice number one receiver with T Mac.
T Mac. I mean, it's and that's the rookie right there, right? So it's now the only thing we got to worry about is the defense. What kind of defense is going to show up? Is you going to get the defense?
Yeah, because they gave their best pass rusher to y'all.
They got somebody. I think they found somebody. I'm not gonna say he's gonna be the same account person, but we just gotta find out what's next with the Panthers, boy. Because next game,
They might fuck around and win the division. Their next game, I'm gonna keep it funky. I think they could win this next game.
oh man,
Remember they beat the Packers they beat the Cowboys at home. They beat the Rams and at the Panthers.
mm-hmm.
They shut Atlanta out 30-0 at the Panthers. Like they play at home. They play for real at home.
That's their what their kryptonite is the away games.
The kryptonite is the Niners. We bust y'all ass. I don't care how good you played against everybody else.
This would never. I'm sorry. I mean, happy for y'all, but this would never
Not
happen
a
if the
person
Chiefs.
on earth cared about this game.
I'm about to say this would not happen if the Chiefs was healthy. I'm sorry. If Patrick Mahomes,
It shouldn't have happened with them unhealthy, but still, I mean, everybody was out. You had their number one receiver, Rasheed Rice, was out with a concussion. I don't even think he had a concussion,
no,
but he
he has something.
definitely he needed a concussion as much as he been getting. He's had taken the hardest hits in the NFL the last 2 weeks.
Woo, woo, damn. That's all. I mean, like I need a break. My ribs hurt for
Yeah,
the.
he said, "Man, fuck this. Y'all gonna have to come up with something, but I ain't going back out there."
There was no Hunt. Pacheco was the only running back to me.
If
Kelsey,
I was Kelsey, I'm definitely not playing with this lineup.
yeah, Kelsey retired, man. I'm not saying. I mean, you definitely Hall of Fame retired. I'm not gonna talk about this game. All right,
It's the
we had the
boring.
Saints. We had the Saints here. Again, I know it's against the Jets. I know,
So
but what's
my
your question?
question, I think I think they see something in Shook, and I think they want to go with him for the future because there's no reason for y'all to be. What did they win? I think they got 5 wins now. There's
Three
no
straight.
reason for y'all to be winning all these games. Yeah, they beat Tampa, they beat the Panthers. Like they're not. they're not playing around.
They did. I asked my boy. He's a Saints fan. I said, "Do you think you found your quarterback?" He believes that this dude, if he would have had more time in the season, they probably would have had maybe a extra fight or something like that. I say, I
They
say
don't
this. I
even have
don't.
a great roster.
Huh?
They don't even have a great roster, and he's doing this. Remember, Shaheed was their second best player, and Alvin Kamara's been banged up all season. They got nothing out of him. Their second running back got hurt. Neal, he's out.
He was just getting better.
Yeah, Olave is on offense. It's Olave and it's the tight end Johnson. Outside of them two, ain't nobody else doing nothing.
I'm about to say something. I probably look. It's time to give up on Alvin.
He should have been gone when he was valuable. They should have let him go. Now he's not even valuable.
Yeah, it's I mean,
I could see him going to a team like the Chiefs.
I'm trying to think. I don't even think he had to have 1,000 yards.
Not this year.
Definitely
He's
not
been
this year.
horrible this year, bro. I drafted him thinking he was going to be he was underrated this year, and
Mm-mm.
he's been horrible.
Mm-mm.
But I think they might go with Suge and build around him.
Well, you have no choice now. Man is not coming out. He's not coming out this year.
Yeah, I
You gotta
think
see what
they're
you got
going.
with this guy.
I
And
think
he's
they're going. Now the question is: so are they justified for taking him over Shador? Because remember, they took him instead of taking Shador, and they was looking at Shador. So are they justified because he's playing well with nothing around him? It's possible.
possible, but again, just I want. So how about this? We'll find out. We're going to find out next year, and both of them start a full season.
If it happens.
If it happens. If it happens, that's what definitely got to find out. But he's been playing extra. Like he hit who was it off a wheel route with a perfect pass, perfect in the right in the hands, not in the salt like in not in the bread basket, in the hands, perfect
I
pass.
think it was Olave.
Probably was. I mean, he has moments, but that video draft, I'm not gonna forget that video draft they showed.
I'm
He
never
scared
gonna
the shit out.
forget that. That was horrible.
I'm like, whoa. But we have to see. Vikings coming to Jersey. Y'all should have kicked our ass. What? I'm sorry. JJ
Right.
should have
So
had.
we gotta talk. We gotta address the elephant in the room.
Which one?
You got a lot of people saying, I don't know if Dart is the man.
He's not the man.
Maybe they should draft Mendoza
I'm about
and
to break this.
trade Dart.
I'm about to break this down for anybody that said that. How is he the man when the play calling? He didn't throw a fucking pass all the way to mid second quarter.
Yo, he didn't complete a pass till then. He threw something. He
No,
didn't complete one until then.
he did not throw. No. We ran the ball 17 straight times.
That's
17. I
crazy.
mean, don't get me wrong. We was pushing it. We was averaging 4 to 5 yards. But then they try to get cute and do a little play action. And once someone jumped, he tried to do a sidearm. And that was incomplete.
Yeah.
Like, what the?
He threw for 33 yards that game. I didn't know that was possible.
Bro, I don't know. Actually, I can't. That's history. The only person that actually did good against the Vikings was, what's the dude with the Colts down? Jones. Eli even did terrible against the Vikings. Eli averaged 3 interceptions against the Vikings. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, the good quarterbacks can't play against the Vikings or what's not.
And the defense scored y'all only touchdown.
Yeah. Our only Pro Bowler got the sack in the forced fumble.
Except for your genius fucked up the pick six.
Oh.
Offsides during the pick six. That's a heartbreaker.
My wife is right here. She'll tell you. I said loudly, "What the fuck?" Like, we got the pick six. I was like, "Go!" Then as soon as they said touchdown. You know when you're excited, and then all of a sudden you look at the scoreboard, you see that fucking flag come on. Oh yeah, that shit better not be against us. That shit better be against us.
But now you got a problem.
What's the problem?
You play the Raiders this week, and y'all might
Oh,
be better. Y'all might be better than the Raiders.
The toilet bowl,
Hmm.
game, because they're number two. We're number one. Um, it's video. That's what it is. Every time it's the number one, number two versus each other, and it happens every year for some reason. The number one draft pick is on the line. It's a toilet bowl. It's a toilet bowl. The Giants and the Raiders are in the toilet bowl. I guarantee you this. I'm a Giant fan. Tank that shit.
I
Tank
mean,
it.
yeah, I would, but this is the exact.
Are we in Las Vegas?
This is the exact same time of year last year when y'all gave up the number one pick.
Hell yeah. We went from number one to like five.
That's what I'm saying. This is
I mean,
me. I would start Russell Wilson so I can make sure we lose.
no, knowing him, knowing Russell, he'll try to
He'll,
play to get another
he'll try
job.
to ball. He gonna throw
Yeah,
for 600 yards if you
hell
start
yeah.
him.
He gonna try to throw that. He gonna try to air that shit. I need another job. Fuck this. Shit, I understand what y'all going through, but fuck that. I gotta go home to my wife.
I
I gotta
could
be dancing
probably
all the fucking
I
time.
could see him going somewhere like the Chiefs next year to start the season.
Oh my god, that'd be
I'd probably prefer Jameis, but I could see somebody like him going
no,
to the
fuck that,
Chiefs.
man. Keep him with us, man. Keep that dude is very entertaining. But okay, the Vikings, y'all won, but it was casualties. It's casualties on y'all end.
Yeah.
JJ got hurt. I think Mason got hurt.
Yep.
There's little casualties going on. I think
I wonder what are they.
Addison got hurt for like the quarter.
I wonder what are they gonna do because you've seen 2 or 3 games where JJ look real good, and then you've seen the rest of the season when he didn't. Like that game against the Cowboys, he looked real. He looked comfortable. He looked like he was confident. He was making all the throws. The play
That man,
calling was great. The defense played great. So, do you try to build off of that at the expense of the other players like JJ and them being pissed? Or do you bring in somebody like maybe a Mac Jones who looked really good this year?
I
I heard somebody was saying something about Daniel Jones going back.
I would say this for JJ because let's also remember he did not play a full season.
He didn't play a rookie season. He didn't play a full season this year.
No,
Like
right,
he's so far behind the 8 ball, it's crazy.
right. So uh again, just like we said with the other quarterback, he got to you got to be week 1 to week 17 for me, and then I gotta see what you gotta do. Other than that, if you don't, that's why. Let's also put it like this: you miss majority of next year, they gotta look elsewhere.
I think they gotta go and get a quality backup, even if you bring Wentz back, or if you thought that Wentz did good for you,
Uh,
or you go get one of the top backups like Mac Jones, trade for Mac Jones or Jameis, or you got to bring in somebody really good to back him up.
I was about to say, I was just about to ask who is a backup. I forgot Carson Wentz is a backup.
Wentz was there, and then he got hurt, and now they got Brahmer back there. I think that's the other thing. I think that's the other game Thursday. Thursday, I think the Vikings play.
Well,
Well, we're gonna get to that in a minute.
yeah, definitely. Uh, again,
Yo,
I
surprising.
yes in Mile
The
High.
Jags are impressing me because it was in Mile High against a top defense, and Trevor just looked like he was doing what he wanted to do out there.
I I caught a flashback. You probably remember this shit. The second year of the Jaguars' history, they went into Mile High division round playoff, beat
Mhm.
Denver. This was almost the same feeling. Almost like they came in Mile High. Denver was 11 game winning streak,
I'm
and you thought
starting.
when the fourth quarter hit, like, all right, this is when they show up. No, no, Jaguars kept their foot on their throat. Like,
I'm starting to look at and it's crazy. I lost my fantasy playoff game because I started Bo Nix over Trevor Lawrence. Lost my fantasy league because of that.
oh,
Cost me 800.
oh man,
Um yeah, but
don't hurt my heart.
The Jags was impressive on both sides of the ball. They starting to use ETN as a receiver a lot more. He's got receiving touchdowns in the last few games.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos, I can't trust the Broncos. They'll have one game where they come out and ball out, and then they against the Chiefs, Then they have a game where they come out and do this at home.
It seems like that's everybody's Super Bowl is to beat the Chiefs. I would understand it was so, but you still got games, like y'all trying to win this damn division, which y'all going to. No, I can't even say that because the Chargers right behind y'all.
Yeah,
So
Chargers on their ass.
So
The
yeah, y'all
Jags
need
is
y'all
on
need
their ass too. Like right now, they're tied with the Patriots for the number one seed. They're tied with the Patriots for the number 1 seed. The Jags are 1 game behind them both, and there's still some football to be played.
Yes, I like it though.
But Trevor Lawrence does look good. Now, honestly, I think it's the coach because remember last year he had Baker looking good. I
Oh
think it's
yeah,
the coach.
they getting a lot of
Because remember, and he did the Tampa dirty because he told Tampa he wasn't leaving, and then turned around and took the job.
Is it always like that with coaches?
Yep.
Coordinators, they always say they're not gonna leave with that money. Say
I
yes,
gotta do what's best for my family.
um, the Raiders showed up.
This was surprisingly close
The Raiders showed up,
because this is the number 1 defense in the NFL, giving up all these points and yards to the Raiders.
giving rushing yards to Genty. Genty like goddamn
Gentry killed them. He
right,
had 2 touchdowns against them.
right. I wouldn't say a whole bunch of yards because uh what's his name there what's the quarterback that wanted to throw everybody interceptions, which he did in this game.
Oh, Gino, pick 6.
Yeah,
Early.
Gino constantly giving people Christmas presents every fucking week. What's his future gonna be like? What do you feel like his future gonna be like? Is he gonna be benched next year or
Quality backup?
I'm sorry, I gave all that money.
Or a bridge quarterback. I don't know who he would be bridging. Like who would lose to him in camp to where he would be the number 1 quarterback. I want to see what they're gonna do. They might keep him, and who knows? Because remember, whatchamacallit, the coach brought him in.
Okay. So we already mentioned that the Jaguars made the playoffs. Also, Houston, I think they clinched last week, right?
No, they ain't
They
clinched
ain't
nothing.
clinched yet. They ain't clinched.
No.
Okay, so they still in the conversation because Colts lost, so
Yep.
it kind of helped them out for their victory. So what's they on the 5-game, 6-game winning streak?
I forget who it's between. It's between Houston and somebody.
Oh,
They right now they're in the playoffs, but they haven't clinched.
okay. The Falcons
They're in a wild card spot, but they haven't clinched yet.
bird fight. We already knew the Falcons was gonna win this.
It's another game that I didn't think should have been as close as it was.
No, but it was.
Yeah.
It was. I really don't have really much to say except for one thing. It seemed like Cousins is trying to look for a job. He's not going to be a Falcon for long.
He's looking for a job, and shit, he's making Kyle Pitts some money because this is Kyle Pitts' contract year.
Yes,
Kyle
yes.
Pitts is out there showing out for them. And
Back
Bijan,
to back game.
but that's the thing, they're gonna have to play Bijan and Pitts.
I think they're gonna pay just Bijan.
Bijan definitely getting paid.
Yeah,
he killed it this year.
And congratulations to him again for the playoffs. I like how they told him he was in the playoffs. He didn't even know he was in the playoffs.
You mean the Pro Bowl? Don't
Pro
say
Bowl,
playoffs. They ain't
excuse me.
nowhere
Pro
near
Bowl,
that.
Pro Bowl.
This
Nowhere
was
near
a
the playoffs.
shock. This was a shock.
It was a shock, and I'm going to say this right now because as black men, we must celebrate this. And 2 things I'm going to talk about this game. One, Mike Tomlin. We got on your ass early this year. We did. But this is what your 20th, almost 20 years. Almost 20 years, is it?
I think it might, yeah, something like
No
that.
losing season? Not one? Not one. And no one's talking about this. How no one talking about it?
I don't think anyone has ever done it, but they so fixated with they don't win playoff games and they ain't do this and they ain't do that. Y'all ain't gave him a quarterback in 20 years after Ben Roethlisberger.
I mean, let's put this in perspective. Like, what coach, legendary coach, not Vince Lombardi,
None of them.
not Bill Parcells, not freaking
None of them.
none of them did 20 years
Without a losing
Without a losing
season.
record, none. And I mean, from the start to finish, not from 20. He started with a losing record, then 20 years straight. No, from start to fucking right now, he has not had a losing record.
And he got a Super Bowl.
And Super Bowl with 2 Super Bowl appearances. So shout out to him on that. Now, the other thing I'm gonna talk about is that man right there, Gainwell, with that fucking catch.
Yo.
Yo, he's a running back, bro.
He's a receiver in a running back's body.
God, bro, that was a sweet catch, and all of a sudden Warren looked like he was an all-pro running back this
Couldn't
game.
stop him.
Couldn't stop him.
Now there's a few other points we got to talk about in this game.
Are you going from Detroit side?
From every side.
Okay, let's go.
First of all, DK, you're a complete fucking imbecile.
Oh, you want to talk about that? We've been talking about the snack all game. I forgot about
We could talk about that real quick because I don't know if him and Ayuk are cousins or maybe twins. Because now with your 2-game suspension, the Steelers can hold your $45 million guaranteed up. They can take back the $45 million guaranteed because you're a genius and you walked over to the stands and put your hands on a motherfucker wearing a blue wig.
So did you hear the story about it?
The guy called him by his full name. I watched the video from in the stands when the guy was and he was going down there to try to get DK to sign the towel. He had a marker and a towel in his hand and he was going to try to get DK to sign it. And whatever he asked DK pissed DK off. DK ran down on him and grabbed him and mushed him in the face and all that. Like, bro, what are you doing?
So people like I was like I look at clips until I see a clip that interesting. I gotta see the whole story after that. So I'm listening to the first take, and they got athletes on Cam on there, and you got Clark and all of them, and they talking about sometimes, which is true. Fans do go out of line when they say
Bro,
shit.
you're
I don't think
20,
this
you're 20
dude's
feet away from him. You have
right. I don't think
no
he
reason
said
to
anything.
walk over there.
Wait, I don't think he said anything disrespectful unless you don't like your government name. That's your
Bro,
problem.
I don't care if he called you the biggest nigger on the planet. There's no reason for you to walk over there. First of all, you was behind the bench area. You wasn't even, and it's during the game. You should have been focused on the game.
On the game.
You're behind the bench area by yourself over there looking stupid. You mad about whatever you mad about, probably because you sucked this year. But you over there behind the bench for no reason. You had no reason to be listening to this dude. Turn your back and focus on what you getting paid for. You go over you shouldn't be able to play again this year for putting your hands on that dude. I understand.
He's not.
I mean period till next season.
The playoffs too.
Yeah, because these two. So you go over there and put your hand. Now I get it. Like remember when Lamar smacked the kid and smacked the dude in Buffalo? That's different. That motherfucker reached out and touched you. That's way different. Now, if something like that is justified, but you went over to him. It's not like you was walking past, going to the locker room, somebody threw a water bottle at you or something like that. You was supposed to be on the bench watching the game. You had no reason to be over there listening to this dude.
I don't understand, bro. I don't understand it. I'm trying to like.
This is why they traded Pickens. They can't have 2 crash outs on the same team.
But him. I don't remember him doing anything. Well, no, I'll take that back.
You must not have watched him play.
No,
Pickens is both retarded.
I just said I take that back because I remember he's a violent motherfucker. Like
all the time.
He's a loose screw.
He's a
but
crash out. Him and Pickens. They had to trade him because Rodgers went in there and told the front office, listen, I can't have them. I can't have both of them on my team. I'm gonna get fucked up. So you gotta get rid of one of them, or one of them gonna whoop my ass. I can't do both. They might even jump me. I can't do this. I need one or the other.
I mean, you better get yourself a weapon.
Bring the dog to the facility.
Something's like fuck that. You trying to win? You need both. Of them. But I mean, game though.
Now the other part to this game is Detroit. Y'all are just. How do you lay an egg like this? Do you know Jahmyr Gibbs had 2 yards rushing?
Wait, what?
Jahmyr Gibbs had 2 yards rushing in this game.
Total?
All his yards came from receptions.
Total?
He had 2 yards rushing in this game.
Oh God. How much did Montgomery got? Because I
Not
watched
much either.
it through red zone, so I
And
don't.
this is one of the worst rushing team. This is one of the worst rushing
Defense.
defenses in the league, and there was no T.J. Watt.
And they did the running. They did the
They
running.
did all the running. They
The
switched
Steelers did the
roles.
running.
They
I,
switched roles.
what I'm surprised about is this a back-to-back loss for Detroit?
Yes, it is. First time this year.
That's what I'm
First time.
surprised.
I think it's the first time in a couple of years that
In a
they have
couple of
back
years,
to back losses. So they
back-to-back
usually
losses,
come back and blow the person out the next week.
and that's why I was waiting for it. Like again, it was looking like a shootout. It was about to be a shootout. Then it
And
slowed
then
down
it
a
looked
little
like somebody got shot.
bit. Yeah, it was a crime scene in Detroit. It's a crime scene, and the Steelers got away with that. What does this do for Detroit? Because I think this they're
Detroit has to win out and hope that the Packers lose for them to get the final spot in the playoffs.
and they already faced the Packers twice already.
They faced them twice and lost both games, so they
Mm,
need the Packers to lose twice and for
yeah,
them to win twice for them to make it in.
very important. As for the Steelers, thanks to another game that we about to get to, they are
But remember,
very comfortable.
The Packers have no Jordan Love this week, so it's possible they could lose. But then again, you don't. They playing the Ravens, and you don't know if Lamar's going to be playing.
Oh yeah, that was. And again, the Lions still got to do their part by winning their games.
Somebody was floating the idea about them trading Lamar in the offseason. I
Mm.
mean, you're not going to have a better team with him, but you're not going to have a better team. I mean, you're not going to have a better team without him, but you're not going to have a better team with him either because he's going to want another extension.
Son got
And
to
you
give.
see how the last one went with that.
Speaking of, I think this is probably one of the last comeback games of the week because, again, the Ravens is another team that I said about. I just said about freaking what team I said about that with running the ball.
Buffalo.
Henry.
You got Derrick Henry, who just scored 2 touchdowns and was doing what he wanted to do against them, and you ain't let him touch the ball after his last touchdown.
He
Not
didn't touch the
one
ball in the
touch.
fourth quarter.
Not one touch.
Not one touch,
You
which
deserve to
allowed.
lose.
Oh, I mean, I know, especially those that watch this shit later. I know we sound like the same broken record about running backs, and we grew up this way. If you got a lead and your running back is doing most of the damage, you keep doing that shit till they fucking fix it. They couldn't fix Derrick Henry.
Pound the shit out of him.
And he's a grown ass man running with children in this game. The Packers had no answer, but you gave them the answer by not giving him the ball.
They wanted to lose.
I don't know why. unless you know that when you get to playoffs, you're gonna lose.
They just making life harder on themselves. And then Lamar's hurt again.
Yeah, that's another one.
But this is my thing. I think Lamar's an amazing quarterback sometimes. But for years I've said that he's not the best passer. Now that he hurt his hamstring and he's not running like he was before and not as much, and he has to just be a passer, they haven't won a game.
He got to learn how to be a pocket passer.
They haven't won a game since he's become a pocket passer.
And if I could give, I mean, I'm just a fan, Lamar. But if I could give you a little advice, there's a guy down here in Norfolk you could talk to. His name Michael Vick. He'll teach you how to change your game plan from running quarterback to pocket quarterback. He had some successful years at that. Just put it out there. Just put it out there. But for the Patriots,
maybe he needs Dayball as his coach. But
that's
remember,
a good
he
hire.
stopped Josh from being a great top running back and turned him into a quarterback.
That'd be a good hire for Baltimore. Hell, for anybody, like if they do trade Lamar, you go get Dable.
Yep.
If they do trade him, whatever team get him, that's a big if. You go get Dable. Dable will be the quarterback whisperer you need. I mean, his resume does speak for itself. Like no fuck the head coach shit. Look what he did for Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones And he took that experience to the coast till he got hurt. Look what he did for Josh Allen, you said earlier.
Yep.
He probably do the same thing for Lamar. Well, I'm going to shift it to the Patriots because, boy, Patriots. I never thought I was trying to enjoy my life with not having the Patriots winning and stuff. I'm like, yes, I'm back to my childhood. The Patriots sucked, but they're for real, bro.
Worst to first, and they only gonna get better.
That's scary. That's scary for anybody that remember how dominant the Patriots was. And verbal, he's just like fucking Belichick. He came from that system with Belichick, so he know what to do in that building, in that facility. AFC East, y'all in trouble. Y'all better catch up. Y'all better catch up. The Patriots are back. That's all I gotta say about that, brother. Monday Night Football. 48. Hold up. Let me say something right now before we get into it, because don't let the score fool you. It was a little scary at first.
When?
Philip thought he was Philip on 2009 or something. He started airing the ball. Well, I ain't gonna say he floated. He floated a couple of those passes. But it was over 20 yards.
Philip looked really good last night. I will give Philip that. They had a great game plan for the first half. Turnovers hurt them early. That fumble on that kickoff return that put the Niners up 14-7, and we was getting the ball back at halftime. That hurt them. The fact that they just had no answers for Brock Purdy.
They had no answers.
They couldn't get no pressure.
Period.
They couldn't have. I mean, Shanahan was in his bag last night calling plays.
As Purdy said last night.
These dudes was, and then they are the number one rushing defense in the NFL, and McCaffrey was doing what he wanted to on the ground.
So I'm gonna say next week he's probably be 1,000 for 1,000 Donaldson club for the second time next week.
I think he needs 150 receiving. I think he needs 150 receiving to do it. So he's got 2 games. He got 2 games to get 150 yards receiving.
Okay, that's a guarantee. At least a guarantee 80 or 70 around that time. He could get it. He could get it. I know he's 1,000 yards already. So on rushing,
he got the 1,000 rushing.
But I'll tell you right now, like you say that they couldn't stop Purdy, but the coach was hanging in there until this man right here that's on my screen caught that interception, took it to the house for 75 yards. I said, that's a dagger.
Now listen to this though, and I really appreciate his opinion. I listened to a conversation between Dante Whitner, aka Hittner, and Patrick Willis. Patrick Willis said the 49ers, what the 49ers need are playmakers right now. They said the linebackers are getting a lot of tackles, 16 tackles in a game, but they're not making big plays. They're not making game-changing plays. He said they need players to start making game-changing plays and not just tackles. Like last night was horrible first half defensively. Second half was much better. Like these dudes were just running free underneath, running free over the top. They was just doing what they wanted to do. And of course, thank you for Salah making second half adjustments. And thank you for the offense keeping the pressure on them to try to keep scoring, because you got the leading rusher in the NFL held to 46 yards last night.
He hasn't been the same for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, so you got the leading rusher held to 46 yards. You got Philip Rivers threw for what, 277 or something wild.
Yeah, he was. I mean,
he looked good. Now that's the question: what do you do with him now? Do you bring him back? Because Daniel Jones is on a 1-year deal. So what do you do with Philip Rivers? Do you bring him back and let him be the starter for a full season? Like, what do you do with that?
I don't know about that. I don't
know what you do, because he only came back so his insurance could restart for the next 5 years. So what do you do?
I mean, if he could get in shape and he, but I don't think his arm strength is where it used to be.
It's not, but he's a quick. He's never been a person that holds the ball. He has a quick release, so his arm strength doesn't have to be that
It,
strong because they're not throwing over 20 yards.
it's not that quick no more. Cause that interception play
Well,
right there,
they said that he telegraphed that one because I guess he made a call Orlando and did that exact same play earlier in the game. So D Winters hearing that Orlando call again knew exactly where the ball was going and jumped it.
I don't know because he tried like he was trying to steam it, but it still float. It still
Oh
float.
yeah, he don't have no power
Yeah,
behind his
yeah.
throws. He can still get it out there a little bit, but he's not Aaron Rodgers zipping that shit in there.
Oh no. But I
He
mean,
ain't breaking nobody's fingers with them pillows he throwing.
marshmallows.
Yeah. But it was competitive in the first half,
Oh
even
yeah,
though I
yeah.
think where did we lead with a 10-point lead or a 7-point lead at halftime? And
7.
then we just took off.
I
Like
mean that
just
I was like it was. Yeah, you almost got a 10-point lead because that field goal. That,
if he'd
that
have made that,
I was
he just
laughing.
needed a few more inches.
I was laughing because it said doink. I was like,
Dude, it was a
oh,
loud ass doink too.
loud as shit. And Philip
He
was
just
trying to
needed
leave.
he needed a few more inches.
Philip was trying to leave and shit. And he said, "They can Phil. Let me see this." And he stayed right there. Oh,
They said Phillip Rivers waited on the field till he
yeah.
got to see D Winters last night
Oh,
to
okay.
to talk to him about that pick six.
Oh, yeah. The one thing I was going to tell you about Phil Rivers, he gonna continue talking shit. That's
Oh
his
yeah.
thing. That's his thing. That's his
He's
thing.
very
So,
animated and he loves this. He loves this shit.
oh hell yeah. Let's remove ourselves here. Here we go. The standings as follows: the Eagles, who just won the division with a 10-5. Dallas has been eliminated. So everybody else, we got the couch. I'll bring some popcorn. Dallas 6-8-1, Washington 4-11, Giants 2-13. On the South, it's still competitive between the Panthers and Tampa Bay. Panthers 8-7, Tampa Bay 7-8. Atlanta and New Orleans has been eliminated, so 6-9 and 5-10. Chicago, this is the confusing part right here. Chicago's is leading the division, but they not yet have won the division with 11-4 because the
Because of
Packers
that stupid tie.
that stupid tie. Thank you, Dallas. Packers 9-5-1, and Detroit is hanging on for the 8-7. Is the Vikings eliminated?
Yeah.
Okay, 7-8. All right. And in the West, all these teams, with exception of the Cardinals, are in the playoffs. Now we just fighting for the division. Seattle is number one right now with 12-3. 49ers 11-4. Rams 11-4.
Who's
Next,
in second place and who's in third?
the 49ers.
Because this thing looks way different than last week. Last week the Rams was 1, Seattle was 2, the Niners was 3. This thing
Oh,
looked way different last week.
how a week changed the whole thing. AFC side. Patriots 12-3. Buffalo is still in the hunt with 11-4. Miami 6-9. Jets 3-12. It's a funny thing about the Jets that you summed me out. I was gonna put it on here, but I was like, nah, not yet. They said the Jets already eliminated from the playoffs for next year. Anyway,
Oh yeah, we forgot to talk about that. The Jets
that
are the only team in NFL history to have 0 interceptions for the entire season.
are you serious?
So you just need 2 more games. They have 0 interceptions this year.
Oh wow, that'd be the first time
0.
ever, right?
It'll be the first time ever.
Ooh, Jacksonville 11-4 playoffs. Houston 10-5 hanging in there. So why the hell are they not in the playoffs? Oh, okay. Indianapolis 8-7,
Somebody that's close or something. I don't know.
and Tennessee 3-12. Indianapolis is still around,
Oh
but they
yeah,
got like
they're 8-7.
yeah
So if Houston lose the next 2 and they win the next 2 somehow,
mm-hmm.
it ain't gonna happen though.
Pittsburgh with that I guess you could say upset win in Detroit has a 2-game lead now on Baltimore 9-6. Baltimore 7-8. Cincinnati and Cleveland 5-10 and 3-12. And on the AFC West, Did you think you go see Denver and the Chargers in the playoffs and not Kansas City?
Yeah, man.
Denver 12-3, Chargers 11-4, both in the playoffs. Kansas City 6-9, Raiders 12 on 2-13. If the playoffs started, this is how it will look. Let's bring ourselves back in here for a minute.
All rematches on the NFC side.
All rematches in the same venue, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Bears at home against Green Bay. Eagles at home against the Rams. Well, we played the Panthers in San Fran.
Okay, so and looky here, the Seahawks, the number one seed.
For
I
now.
didn't see for now, but I still haven't seen it. I didn't know. No one said the Seahawks would be number one seed.
For
Damn it!
now.
Damn it! That means when I'm looking at last week, I wanted 4-5 to stay. I wanted the Seahawks against the damn Buccaneers, but Buccaneers fucked that up. But on the AFC side, Broncos still number one seed. The Texans for right now is a 7 seed against the Patriots. Buffalo against the Jags, and the Chargers against the Steelers. All this could change next week. It could change. Good Lord. And speaking of the next week games, here we go. Merry Christmas, 1 o'clock. Dallas is at Washington. 4:30, Detroit against the Vikings. You think it don't mean shit? Well, yes, it does. And the prime
Vikings
time
playing with
game
a backup, though.
for Detroit or Vikings?
Vikings.
Yeah.
They're going to beat the dog shit out the Vikings.
Hutch go get to him. I call him Hutch getting 2 sacks. Broncos against Kansas City.
Another smoke in the city.
Whew. Saturday we got 2 Saturday games.
Hold on,
Texans against.
Chargers and Texans.
Yes,
Oh
sir. This
shit!
this this gonna mean something
We
today.
got a
Oh,
game.
Packers
This
against the
is the
Ravens.
battle of the backups.
Oh yeah.
And well, at least Lamar plays.
He might not.
I want him to play. I want Green Bay to lose. I don't want them in the playoffs.
Oh,
No personal Green Bay fans. I just got money against the Green Bay Packers
he's
fans.
lying. It's unpersonal.
We own y'all. Why would I want my kid to lose?
See, as a father, you never want to lose your kids. That's when you know it's over. The Steelers is going to be at Cleveland. Damn it! Come on, Miles. Get this sack. Get one. You can get more than one, but I need that record. Seahawks at Carolina. Playoff contention.
Let's go, Carolina Panthers.
Saints at Tennessee. That might be a 4-game winning streak for the Saints.
Yeah, it will be.
Jets against the Patriots. Why is this game on Fox?
Are they stupid?
Buccaneers against Miami. Buccaneers got still trying to survive. Jacksonville has coached this. This means something.
They're gonna smoke the Colts.
Maybe
they just went to Denver.
Jonathan Taylor plays good against the Jaguars. So.
I ain't say he's gonna have a bad game. They're gonna lose though. They just went to Denver and put the beats on them dudes.
Hey, schedule makers, flex this. Switch the Giants and Raiders game for the Bengals and Cardinals. I need that game to be 1 o'clock.
Bengals are gonna have 1,000 yards in that one game.
Where the Bengals and Cardinals?
The Bengals gonna do the Cardinals so bad. It's gonna be a shootout. But the Bengals, Chase Higgins and Brown gonna go crazy in that game.
Rich, you gonna be just throwing that damn tight end McGuire. Giants against the Raiders, the Toilet Bowl. Game of the week, according to Fox, is the Eagles against Buffalo.
I mean, Buffalo needs to win just so they can try to win the division, but the Eagles really don't have anything to play for except for seeding.
Yeah. But I mean, this shit happen last year?
Probably gonna be a snow game.
Did this match happen last year?
I don't think so. I know they played the Ravens. I don't think they played Buffalo.
As in Buffalo. Sunday night football. 49ers hosting the Bears. Playoff contention right here.
It means everything for us. We both
playoff matchup.
But they're playing to win the division and try to get the number 1 seed. We're playing to win the division and get the number 1 seed.
Something
so this is going to be a game that means something. And I'm a big Atlanta fan this week. Atlanta and the Panthers and Atlanta are my top 2 teams this week.
They need to flex that game. Fuck that.
If those two win those games, whoo!
Flex that game. Nobody want to see Atlanta on Monday Night Football. I think, and to be honest, I think that's the last Monday night game.
Yeah, it is.
So it might mean something anyway. And there you have it, brother. Another successful episode. Final thoughts. What you got on your mind there, kid?
I just want to say I never thought we would be here after all the injuries, but we are. And
Never
it just feels good to be a Niner fan and a Purdy fan.
Never thought.
Let's go. Let's go get it done. Bang, bang.
Stop.
Let's go get it done.
You know what? You know what? I am gonna say with all the injuries y'all had this year, yeah, you
That's
right.
the part that shocked. I don't see how Shanahan, if they get the number one seed and they don't give Shanahan coach of the year, this shit is rigged. There's something wrong with that.
Who? Well, we find out. There's a lot of coaches here.
Yeah,
Verbal
but they said Harbaugh. They said
Harbaugh.
the
I mean, I
nigga
love
from
Harbaugh, but
the guy from Seattle. Who else? They said the guy from the Bears. It's a few coaches they were saying, but none of them got 11 wins with all backups at key positions.
we'll see. When those awards come, those come on before the Super Bowl or
Before I think
okay.
they come before the Super Bowl.
All right, so we'll definitely find out who's coach of the year. But brother, I was thinking about skipping next week, but it's after seeing that schedule, we cannot skip next week.
Why would we skip next week?
I don't know. It's New Year's.
It's
You're
a
trying to set up for
regular
New Year's.
Tuesday. New Year's ain't till Wednesday. New Year's Eve is Wednesday.
I know. You gotta set up. You got, Well, I don't
Man,
know.
you got college football this weekend. You
Oh
got
God
all kinds
damn
of
it!
stuff going on. You can't do that.
I said I was thinking. I saw
Don't
that schedule. No,
don't
we
be
can't do that.
thinking. We
We
got
can't
too
do that.
much to do.
We can't do that. After I seen this schedule, it's a lot to talk about already, and the games didn't start. So we'll be here next week.
By
we'll
the
be here next
time
week.
we come back next week, the Panthers will have beat the Seahawks and the Falcons will have beat the Rams,
If
and the
I
Niners will be in first place.
Bro, if I see that the 49ers are no one seed, I'm gonna go back to that episode. I know I got it when we said the schedule looked like y'all would be favorite for the conference. I know I said that. I'm gonna find it. Go find it. But brother, appreciate you as always. You know what time it is.
You answer your damn phone.
I will have my phone with me instead of having charged way upstairs. My
I
bad. My
don't
bad.
care if you're at work.
Oh hell no. Easy.
This is your full-time job.
What? Well, when we get paid for this shit, hell yeah.
Don't
Hell
worry,
yeah.
you're gonna work on that soon.
Hell yeah. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Move.
Yes, sir. That's my bro. Yes, our last episode of the year will be next week. Have fun. This is episode 65, so episode 66, we're on the road to 100. So can't wait for that. Until next week, I ain't had no final thoughts except for just watch sports. Enjoy yourself. TikTok, appreciate the comments. I got 1,900 likes. Appreciate that. When y'all watch this shit later or watch the clips, please like, share, subscribe on YouTube, on Facebook, follow, Instagram, follow. On Twitch, I got a new program I'm working on, which is wrestling based. So be ready for that. And always watch for the other shows that I'm part of, that I'm lucky to be part of, which is hashtag Kills for Life Wrestling Podcast, Wolfpack Wrestling Podcast. And if my boy ever want to come back and start his podcast, his wrestling podcast, which was Embrace the Thirst Wrestling Podcast, I'll be ready. But until then, this is Self-Made Podcast, Sports Talk. That was D Money. I am Enforcer. I am out of here. Peace. And where is my picture? Peace.